Philadelphia. I'm Bruce Buffer. It's time for the Anthony Gorgano Show.
Live from the Xfinity Studios. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to all across the Delaware Valley. This is the Anthony Gargano Show. And the big story today on Action News is Paul George. Oh, no. Paul George came back last night. PG. All right. So D-Gun yesterday reports that people have grown frustrated with Jalen Hurts. So here, I'm going to translate this whole thing for you. All right? Because we've been talking about this for a long time. And if you watch the show, you know we've been talking about it for a long time. There's a frustration, but it's not a 5-alarm fire, right? Like, it's not something that is so dire that it can sink this team. It's not. Is there frustration? Yeah, there's frustration. The offense looks terrible. I mean, we all see it. You lead the league in 3 and outs. Is it all Jalen's fault? No, it's not. The O-line, and look what's going on with Lane being hurt again, right? The O-line is not what it was last year. The coordinator is not particularly good, right? And Jalen has his flaws at quarterback. So when you couple all the 3 of those things together, you get an offense that is frustrating, right? And so if you're at NovaCare, this has been your world. You've been frustrated, right? You go, I got a lot of money tied up in this offense. Ton of money. It's got to work, and it's not. And the problem with the quarterback is that he can't mask the warts, right? Like, things have to be perfect. And truthfully, with him, he's at his best when he's running the ball. When he's a threat to run, I've said this a million times. When he's a threat to run, what happens is that defenses have to pay attention to that. So that means coverage, you're not able just to flood the zone and be in space and occupy space and make it difficult to throw into windows. Like, if I look at the chat, you guys know a difference between a guy that's going to throw it in windows and a guy who's not, right? That doesn't make him a bad quarterback. It makes him a different style of quarterback. So when he was in the RPO game, the windows were open, right? The guys were open because there was a threat of him running. So it's like the chicken or the egg. The window's open, he's confident, he starts to dart it, right? Bing, bing, bing. He can, when he's on the move, all of a sudden, there's windows, guys open, he sees it. But if he's going to be out and you're going to be in the pocket, he's never been a pure pocket passer. That's not who he is. He was never that guy. So I think the frustration lies with Jalen only because of the situation. Now, I don't think he's being helped with the scheme at all, right? And then I think the biggest issue is the line play. So when you have line play, because, again, with line play comes a run game. When the run game comes true play action, you know how much it's easier to throw the football when you got a run game. I mean, come on. All of a sudden, when those guys cheat up, it's like, VG asked me this yesterday. They ran a play action that worked, where the linebackers were frozen. Now, the reason why you run play action is to get the ball down the field, right? Because all of a sudden, you're not worried about the rush. You have time for guys to finish their routes. but you got to throw it. Like that's one of the issues is I think that the offense is sputtering a bit because he's not a bing, 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 3 steps, balls out. I mean, if you look at what Dak Prescott has done, their offense is predicated on boom, 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 ball out, right? And Dak's getting rid of the ball lightning fast. All right, now you have your shot plays, but for the most part, ball's out. And that's where Jalen has been struggling. Now, again, to help that, you need your OC to scheme it. And Patullo's not doing that. So you have a lot of he's not able to fix it. And therein lies the issue. Now, again, I think what's going to happen is you're going to be playing the Cowboys defense, the Bears defense, which isn't that good. You're going to wind up playing the Washington defense twice, the Raiders. There's plenty of time to get into some sort of rhythm, right? There's plenty of time for this offense to get confidence. The defense is a given. The defense is great. The defense will make them win a Super Bowl, right? The Eagles, to me, can win a Super Bowl right now, despite all the issues on offense, because of that defense. They just need to get this offense just moving a little bit, just going. What I would deploy, and I think it would help Jalen, is I would deploy hurry up. I would go to tempo early in the game. Get him some rhythm throws. He's always been, every quarterback's a rhythm passer, right? Like when you get the ball and you're feeling it, and the ball's out, and you're completing passes, you're in rhythm. That's the whole point. This offense is not in rhythm. You see it. Why there's all those 3 and outs? Why do you lead the league in 3 and outs? Because there's no rhythm. Well, go to tempo. I've been calling for tempo all year. Then they'll do it a little bit. They did it against the Giants that one game, and it worked. Just go back to it. You got to be able to do that. And now, it did get a little difficult because of Lane, right? With Lane out, and I'm worried about the Liz Frank because they say he's out 4 to 6 weeks, but you don't really know until the swelling goes down to assess the damage. So as much as they say 4 to 6 weeks, it could be worse. So if you ask me on the scale of worry, what has me more worried, Jalen Hurts or Lane Johnson? It's Lane Johnson. As long as they can get him back, I think it's a team that can win the Super Bowl. And again, I don't think Jalen's a lost cause, right? Like, I just think there needs to be certain tweaks to this offense to try to bring the best out of him. Get him involved in a run game more, right? Use some tempo, those sorts of things. That's all. You know, the problem that we all have is we look at the zero sum and we go, well, you know, he's the winningest quarterback, won Super Bowls. That's all true. And he's got a winning DNA, right? I really believe that. I've said it many, many times. He's got a winning DNA. But he's not a great thrower, he's never going to be a guy that you want to throw the ball 35 times a game. Be consistent with that. So everything needs to be working around him to maximize his effectiveness. And when he's effective, he can be really, really good. I think what you're hearing about the frustration is obvious. Anytime you have that kind of, just awful play, right? Like, let's face it, futility. There's going to be frustration of fouls. He's the quarterback, so he's going to feel it, right? He'll all the time, wow, get rid of the ball, stop holding on to the ball, right? You're going to hear all those stuff because that's frustration. So when you have this kind of futility with the offense, you're going to hear frustration. There's always been frustration. There was frustration around Jaelan last year, which is why after 4 or 5 games, they slowly became a downhill run team. Do you think that just miraculously appeared? The passing offense was sickly last year. But then it didn't matter because Saquon's running all over the place. That's just what it is. And again, I don't think it's a death knell, this team. Far from it. And I actually don't think this is as big a story as it's being made out to be. I think the frustration is pretty obvious, right? But I also don't think it's to the point where guys are at each other's throats. It's 2023 all over again. It's not like that. I really don't. I don't believe that. And I believe they can still win. Good morning, VG.
Good morning. You know who else think they can still win? Vegas. They are the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl still, plus 550.
All right, well, let's get to the task here. Let's get to the conversation. Did I lay that out?
Very well.
All right.
Everything. Nothing. I don't think any hot takes, any hot button pushing. I think you just laid out what's happening.
I think it's been pretty. I think I've been talking about the same thing for a while, and it's been exacerbated by the offense's futility.
And I think it's reasonable. This is a super talented, high-priced offense.
But if you're Jeffrey Lurie and you go, man, I got how much money on this side of the ball?
Right, and we're 5th worst in yards or whatever, and points.
And lead the league in 3 and outs?
Since not only lead the league, but the most since 2014. It's over a decade.
Right. Like, so if all that's going on, what do you think? There's going to be no frustration?
Yeah, these guys all want to win. They all want to perform. So I get it, and I'm with you. I don't think it's not a thing that's going to just derail them or anything like that. I am with you. Lane Johnson is far more of a concern. That stands out to me. I mean, they're not even a 400 winning percentage team without Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the more worrisome.
Well, that scares me.
Yeah, this I don't know, because D. Gunn and Seth said it. Like, they've blown up what you've been saying and inferring the whole time. But they've been winning with. They're 8-2 with this going on. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl with this going on. But with the Lane, that's a concern.
Right. And that comes down to that. Like, I think this defense is just uber talented. And again, I think there's certain things that the offensive coordinator needs to try. Right? Like, there needs to try. You got to get the ball to Saquon in the flat more. You got to use tempo. How long have I been talking about tempo, VG?
They look nice when they're in tempo. They look good when he gets a rhythm going. Roll them out a little bit,
How many times have I brought that up, tempo?
A lot.
Yeah, I would need the abacus they got for the Eagles show. I need that.
You've said everything that's going on circulating right now. You have been saying it for weeks on end. This is not a new conversation. You've been saying these things.
And here's the thing. I'm not saying the house is on fire. I think there's things that you can do to help the situation and help the offense. And again, I think you got to get Jaelan confident. He's not playing confident right now. I mean, if the ball's not out on time, what does that tell you? It tells you he's second guessing himself.
Yeah.
Right? That it's not instinctual.
Right. He's thinking. When you say there's things they can do to fix it, that's where I don't know if I agree with you. I don't know if Patullo and Sirianni can fix it.
I just gave you.
No, I know you, but you're not in a room with them, and I don't know if they can.
I mean, listen, I'm as much as I love this sport, and fancy myself a knowledgeable, insightful, fake football guy, right? Like, study under the wings of coaches, talk to Matt Rules, talk to Spags, Andy, all these people, like, that by your McDermott, right? Like, I take notes. I try to be a good student, right? If I can tell you that, you don't think guys who actually get paid a lot more than I do can figure that out?
No way. There's impossible.
Yes, I would believe that.
I mean,
but what I'm seeing happen is not happening.
Of tempo isn't novel. It's just not hey man, let's go to a little tempo. And then they'll say, well, you need a drive starter. Okay, well, here you go. Here's your drive starter. I'm gonna run a screen, or how about this? How about I just leak Saquon out into the flat, or how about this? I just have a quick hitch to Goddard, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get a rhythm when all you're throwing is low percentage throws outside the numbers?
That is a great question.
Right? Like, you see the numbers. Here's the numbers. What's the lowest percentage throw? Outside, toward the sidelines. That's a low percentage throw.
I think they're
So
obsessed.
how do you can you get your quarterback into a rhythm if you keep throwing those routes, using those routes?
I think they're obsessed with explosive plays. Those are what you're talking about aren't explosive plays. And the rhythm and the up tempo. This is a staff
Explosive plays will come once you get into a rhythm.
Sure.
How can it be explosive when the defense knows exactly what you're going to do every play? The outside the numbers, outside the numbers, outside the numbers. If they don't have any, if they're so predictable, they're not going to have explosive plays.
Well,
because you get the talent. AJ winning a battle.
I mean, the issue is, if you're like the Lions played press man a couple times, and in fact, AJ was able to get free on one, if you remember, on an inside slant.
Yep.
I don't know why. I would never call that defense
Right.
against the Eagles. Like, if you're actually scouting them and paying attention, I would never call that defense. Like, they got to figure out giving him throwing lanes and easy throws just to get into a rhythm. Because I've seen him get a rhythm, and he's effective. Like, I've seen Hurts be very effective when he's in the rhythm. Like, it would be my first thing to do to try to fix the offense. But of course, what do I know? I would have punted. All right? All due respect, Nick,
You're not a football guy.
to trusting your guys. The most asinine thing I heard from anyone all season was Sunday. And not punting because he trusts his guys. What a dumbass answer.
When did you get so soft? You got to go for it.
A dumb ass
Playing not
answer.
to lose. He's playing to win.
It's so stupid. You're up 10. You're up 10 points. There's 3 minutes to go.
Where are you?
You're in your own 30-yard line.
yeah.
All right? You've tried to run the tush push a couple times. It hasn't worked. It did not work well Sunday night. So let's see. I could punt it with a defense that is playing lights out. So even if the Lions do matriculate down the field, it's going to burn all the time, or most of it. Or I can risk it all, put all my chips in the middle, and say, yeah, I'm going to go for it. And give the other team one of the two scores en route to tying the game.
Sure, they could have just run no plays and kicked a field goal. Made it a one-score game with like 3 seconds going off the
No,
clock.
they weren't kicking any field goals. Dan Campbell was not
No,
kicking
I'm just
anything.
saying, in
No,
theory,
he's-
they could have in 3 seconds
joking.
made it a one-score
And-
game.
That dude doesn't
and
know what a field goal is.
If you ask me, what scares me most, Lane Johnson, number one.
Sure.
Those
Yeah.
stupid decisions, number two. Hurts, number three. And the fact that you can't fix it, number three. Like, honestly, you know what I'm frustrated with? Sirianni.
Yeah.
Because he's an offensive guy who can't fix the offense. When you come from that side of the ball, you got to be able to fix the offense. You can't lead the league in 3 and outs and come from the offensive side of the ball when you're the head coach. What did Dan Campbell do when he didn't like his offense, the way it was being run?
He punched his coordinator, ripped the chart out of his hand and said, "It's mine now.
Right.
I'm calling the plays.
Right.
I'll fix this."
Right.
Yes.
He went and fixed the offense.
Well, they put up 9 points.
Okay, but you get my point.
I don't know if he fixed it. But
Well, he fixed it the
trying.
week before.
At least he's trying.
He fixed it the week before.
Yes.
All right. Not for nothing. Eagles defense is the best in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
There's a part of me that this is Jeff and Howie almost went out of the box because it's right after the Super Bowl and they let Nick pick his guys, I kind of feel like. Where they kind of had a hand in, they were trying to push Doug away from Press Taylor, was it, or whatever. And Doug and them battled. And they let almost, I felt like they let Nick pick his guy.
I mean, the problem is that OC's hard, right? Because when you have an OC, usually OCs are younger guys, right?
Yeah.
Fangio is the perfect guy because he doesn't want to be a head coach anymore. He did it. He's good. So he's not leaving.
Yeah.
He's staying.
We need
right? Your offensive guy, you need somebody older that is happy just calling the offense.
Yeah, like that guy in Cleveland. Can they fire him and bring him in like right now?
Or McDaniel, right? Like
That guy's a little crazy. I don't know how he does here.
I actually think
I'm a big fan of McDaniel. I don't know how he does in Philadelphia.
I actually think that's one of the reasons why they didn't fire him.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think he would have been here consulting.
Well, why would they care about that?
I don't think they wanted him.
They get rid of their GM. They're on a hot streak now. Maybe the GM was the problem. I mean, it was weird firing the general manager. Now they win 2 in a row.
Yeah. But you get
they
my
need,
point.
He's
Dan
too young.
Campbell,
They need an old head.
Dan Campbell is able to fix it. He's able to fix it.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, time will tell. He's trying at least. He's got the confidence
I
to try.
know he can fix it. They put up numbers last week. I mean, listen, it was a tough game for them. Eagles defense is great. So my only point is if you come from the offensive side of the ball, you got to be able to fix it.
And this, I think,
or attempt to.
I believe we will see a huge improvement.
But he's never
here
been,
and going out.
He's never been that when they've had offensive troubles before. Brian Johnson, all that stuff. Did Nick fix it?
No, because we saw him early on when he first got here. He's not good at that stuff.
Is it too late? Is it too late to adjust this offense now in where you are at this in the season? Is it too late to be like we're going to change
doing different things? I mean, you're not going to scrap the offense.
Yeah.
But you're going to call it differently. You're just going to call it differently. You're going to have to. And now without Lane, that's an issue.
That's a major concern.
Anyway, lots to get to. I don't know. What's the chat say? What the bright minds of the chat?
All over the place, really.
Dan Campbell's offense just got cooked. He didn't fix anything. They're like,
well, 2 weeks ago he did. Okay, and last week they went up against the Eagles defense, and the Eagles defense is great.
Joe 76. Sirianni is a game management dip beep. This is nothing new.
All right. Let's go. Lots to get to. Baldy's coming up.
Line is so banged up, we can't even push.
Well, again, there's other ways to get a yard or just punt it when you're winning. How about that? How about punting ball? Baldy's coming up. BG at some point. He's in the building, so we'll talk to BG. We love that. Devon to talk about PG.
I liked what I saw out of PG last
I did too.
night.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I listen, it's the kind of game I want him to play.
Exactly.
And here's the thing about Paul George. He actually fits perfectly. He's unselfish. And he does little things. He's good. He passes the ball. He
play a little defense, a little rebound.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, I think it's good.
The offense will come. I mean, his shooting was horrible.
That's all right.
Yeah. I mean, he looked much better coming back than McCain did coming back. I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. Lots to get to. Let's take care of some business. Let's talk about Xfinity. Listen, you want to watch the game's next level. It's funny. It never fails. Xfinity is the greatest. All right? I get to watch games in 4K. I get to watch multi-view. I just go multi-view on a Saturday, and you got like a lot of college football games or now college basketball, and you got games everywhere, and it comes up. It's so good, man. If you're a fan, you got to have Xfinity, ultimate sports destination. The best games, your favorite teams, all in one place. The way you watch is next level. Xfinity's best picture and sound with enhanced 4K. So clear, it feels like you're in the stadium, the arena. You got a ballpark. You want the 4 games, you want the 3 games, you got that. You get real-time notifications, live stats, right on your television. It's the best seat in the house every time. Next game, they make sure that big fan isn't a big fail. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
Hey, we talk about championships. You know who's playing championship-level car deals every single day? Elkin Chevrolet, right off Route 73 South in Marlton, New Jersey. They got a 3-man team going on. Jason, Adam, and Josh. They're all brothers. They're all in the store daily, calling the plays and delivering wins. No fumbles, no dramas. Just a hometown squad with a deep bench of Chevys and prices that'll make you cheer. They call it honking good service, and trust me, it's a slam dunk. So if you're scouting for a new Chevy or a pre-owned MVP, make your next move Elkin Chevrolet. They're real brothers, real deals, and a whole lot of honking good service. Shop now at elkinchevrolet.com, and hey, together, let's drive.
Together, let's drive.
I like driving
The
together.
way you said it was good.
Let's drive.
You took a little Penn basketball last night.
Yeah, covered +5. They went outright.
Oh, yeah?
They look good. JT.
God bless you.
Power.
You now, when's the last time you were actually home on a night?
It was last Monday, I think.
So
a week
ago Monday.
8 days I've been out every day.
You've been out 8 straight days.
Yeah.
You went to have like 3 or 4 games, right? 6
I've
a
seen
game?
every Big 5 team except Villanova's play so far. In a week, I saw Temple, LaSalle, Drexel, Penn, Temple. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's awesome.
Here's what I learned. I saw this guy, this wisdom guy,
Okay.
on TikTok. He says, like, no, this guy is really good. He says, like, you know, why when you're younger does time go so slow, and when you're older does it just zoom by?
Oh yeah, please.
The
I
first
wanna know
part is
why.
when you're like 8, a summer or 1 year is 1/12 of your life. That's a long time. But when you're older like us, we get into the routines, and the routines just make stuff fly by. And he's like, when you do new experiences or you actually do things that stimulate your senses, your week slows down, your life slows down. And I got to tell you, last week was a slow week for me. I felt exhausted, and I was like, man, this guy's on to something. So I'm trying to do 3 or 4 things a week to slow down time a little bit, make life a little more fun. So, yeah. So I'm trying to take in as much college basketball as I
VG
can.
is beating Father Time.
I
I'm
love
not
that.
beating it. I'm just trying to walk hand in hand, not trying to sprint with Father Time.
I love that, man. I got to tell you, I love that.
Yeah. The Quakers, they got a guy, this JT Power,
Yeah.
5-star recruit, the first 5-star recruit.
Didn't he transfer?
He's from Duke.
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
went to Virginia.
Yeah.
And now he's at Penn. And they got a guy who played at Army, who went to Drake, Ethan Roberts. He looked good. Yeah.
Nice.
It was interesting because Steve Donahoe came back to the
I know.
cholesterol.
Steve, I love Stevie, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Brett Brown was in the house.
You spoke to Brett?
I didn't talk to him. He's with his family, but yeah, he was sitting across from us. Yeah.
It's awesome, man. And listen, it's great. We had basketball practice last night.
You are this one where
7:45
this is
to
the varsity?
9:15, yeah.
All right.
So I moved from head coach to assistant.
Are you okay with that role?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer it.
Oh, yeah, you're not watching me like, yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's
This
doing.
isn't the
Nah,
Moss
he's
team,
cool.
right?
What's that?
This is not the Moss team, right?
This is Massimo's team.
Oh, okay.
Massimo's basketball team.
Okay.
Yes. St. Margaret's. So I coached 5th and 6th grade
Yeah.
last year. Now I've coached there for the last 5 years. I follow Moss up.
Oh,
right?
nice.
Now he's in 7th grade, so that's the varsity. So they have a varsity coach, Coach Dan, good kid. So I'm helping out Coach Dan.
All right.
I'm the old man defensive specialist.
I've done that before. I like doing the defensive specialist.
I do too, because I like putting in the matchup zone.
Well, yeah. I just like switching all kinds of stuff up.
Yeah.
Little boxing 1, little triangle 2.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I love that stuff. All right. Let us know when we got our man.
Will do.
And I want to get the Baldy, see what he's thinking. The Lane thing is scary to me.
Yeah, because
Of all the stuff That Liz Frank. You know who had the Liz Frank?
No.
Deuce Staley.
Ooh.
It was the end of Deuce. Was the Liz Frank.
Oh, don't be saying that.
I was with a friend last night who's I guess erudite. Is that like a nice yeah? She works at like, a big office at Penn. And we did a pregame and she saw the news come up on the screen and she's like, "What's a Liz Frank?"
Well, yeah.
I was like,
F-R-A-N-C.
it's Frank. It's Frank.
That would be a franc. How many francs are in a euro?
I thought it was Lisa Frank. Do you know what that is?
No.
Lisa Frank was like, when I was a kid, they used to make these felt posters that you could color in.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought it's called Lisa Frank.
Oh, is it really?
So when I saw it, I'm like,
Lisa
wait,
Frank?
Lisa Frank. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank.
Joe 76 in chat says Westbrook also had it.
Yes. But Deuce was bad.
It's not good timing because this is the one year where Howie didn't do the greatest job with depth of the line. This is like,
Well, here's the thing. Fred's back, and Fred's good.
I do like Fred.
I think Fred's you know what kills him? Is you can't run that six man.
Yeah.
That I like when they do that 6-man.
Sure, because
They go with the big package.
Sure, because you can't have Calcaterra block.
Well, you know what kills them is the tight end spot. That number 2 tight end kills you.
I was thinking about this last night as a news pass. I'm a little surprised they haven't tried to find the Lane replacement yet. Like just draft someone in the 5th, 6th round.
Well, I mean, I think they tried. I mean, well, here's the thing: they're always looking, but like if you look at their drafts have been tremendous. Like they built their
they
whole
have bad draft.
See, here's the thing: would you rather have Cooper, right? You got Quinyon, you got Cooper. You're able to get Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, all those picks, Jahad Campbell. Like
they're all hype. I'm just saying, like 4th, 5th round, you try and find a guy.
Lane was the number one. Lane was the man. Was he 2nd round pick?
No, Lane's a first.
The first round pick. I was thinking of something. Lane was a building block piece.
Yeah.
So if you're going to pick his replacement, you got to have a top pick, 1 or 2.
I mean, in theory, yeah, but there's a part of me that thinks, I was hoping Stoutland finds someone late. Like, am I allowed to just develop?
Dude,
you got a couple years to develop.
Dude, how do you
tackle.
think that happens? Like that doesn't happen every night.
Let me ask you this, because people in the chat are right, man. Latu is a good blocker. Why is he not on the field more in blocking situations?
Who?
Latu?
Oh, yeah,
he's
Latu,
a much better blocker.
Dude, I want Latu as an H-back.
Yeah, I would love that. Because, they're missing the fullback they plan on having.
I thought that would work. I did. I thought Latu, getting him on the field would help. Mm-hmm. They don't do it. That's the thing. They're frustrating.
Lane was a 4 overall pick, says
Number
Steve
4.
in the chat.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, 4th overall. Yep.
Yeah. Former quarterback, then a tight end, and then a tackle.
Such a stud.
Stud.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah. Baldy's close to him.
I know. They do Stretchy Tuesdays sometime.
Yeah. Baldy! Here he is.
Baldy. Oh, let's talk some football. Baldy. Oh, he likes pizza and football. Oh, Baldy.
On the Xfinity Mobile call-in line. Here he is.
What's up, cuz?
What do you say, buddy?
Oh, he's buttoning up.
Well, listen, he was fresh from watching Josh Allen have a day.
Freezing up there, man.
I heard him.
Oh, Baldy, I got to tell you, first of all, I do appreciate him buttoning up. He's a man who knows not too much neck is good. But I'm driving over to my parents in suburban New Jersey, close to you, the old Cherokee school district. And we're listening, put on the game. I hear your voice. Yeah. Right away, my partner, the pagan, is like, is that Baldy? He's calling games. Like, yep, it's Baldy.
Yeah.
And I hear you call a Tucker run. Tucker run breaks one off. As the play-by-play guy's doing it, I hear you chuckle in the background. And I think it's one where, did he jump over a player? Whatever he did on the run, I heard you go, as he made this run for a
Might have
touchdown.
been where Tristan Wirfs pulled from left tackle and was like 40 yards downfield, blocking the safety, for a 43-yard touchdown run. I'm just like, not many guys can move like Tristan Wirfs in this business.
No.
Elite player. So I might have been getting excited about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not supposed to.
It's
cut
just
my,
pure enjoyment
play-by-play
you can hear
guy
coming
off.
out of you.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not supposed to cut my play-by-play guy off, but he gets used to it after a while.
It's all right. You're like Madden.
Yes. Yes.
You have, to me, carte blanche. Like Madden has carte blanche, had carte blanche.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I don't know. Summerall was very, very forgiving like that. Yeah.
What, Chris isn't?
No. Chris is awesome. I'm 18 years with Chris. Like, he's awesome, man. I love
I'm just
working with
busting.
Chris.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get to it because Lane is a huge loss. That dude's such a warrior. You're close with him. And it sucks. It's just no other way to say it other than it
It
sucks.
sucks, man. He was texting me from the training room, actually, about what the diagnosis was. And, it's hard. I'm in the airport, just stuck, waiting for a plane. I'm getting these text messages. And I don't know. I don't know. I know that injury really well. It was actually a French guy, a French doctor that found out. These guys on a horse would get their foot stuck in a stirrup when they'd get thrown off the horse, and it would jerk their foot, and it would pull these muscles out. And I've never heard of anybody. I think he's gonna try to do it without surgery, so he can return. And but I don't know anybody that has gone and played with that without surgery and played. Like, most guys return 100% from the surgery. I know a ton of guys that have had it.
Deuce had it.
I don't know anybody that's tried to come back without the surgery.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they have to wait until the swelling goes down to actually see what kind of damage is really there. And if you can, he might have to have surgery. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. It just happened. Honestly, it happened on routine play. Pass set, I think Hutch was coming on him. And, he just did what he usually does. He just went to brace like he's done 100,000 times just for the contact. And it gave out on him. And so it's unfortunate. I don't know why it happened. He hadn't been beaten all year. It was just unfortunate. And look, Fred Johnson's a good player, really good. They're lucky, really lucky. Fred's a really good player, but it does take away from their, Matt Pryor comes in to replace.
Yeah, the six-man front.
I like Matt a lot. He's massive. He started with Stout, went to Chicago, went to San Francisco. He's back here, but I feel like there's a natural drop off there.
Oh, there has to be when you have Lane Johnson. First ballot Hall of Famer. And now's not the best time with this offense in the shape it is in right now. With all the
what shape is it, cuz? What's your you're a man of a very large dictionary, a very large what's the word you're using to describe this offense?
Yeah, DESULTORY.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I don't know what can really fix this offense. It's dreadful. I tell you this, as a guy that studies every game, it's dreadful to watch. It's probably my least favorite offense to watch.
Well, it's on par. What's the matter?
Probably my least favorite offense.
It's the 3 and outs are on a record pace. Like we've never seen that before, Baldy. D-Gun reports that there's frustration that's coming out. Well, yeah.
Hell yeah. It doesn't matter that you're 8-2. If you're an offensive player, if you're an offensive player and I don't think they watch game film as a whole team anymore. But if you went into a whole team room, and you're seeing how the defense is just dominant, and you're sitting there as an offensive player, just say you're watching the whole thing like we used to do back in the day. We're watching the whole game film together as a team. Like, you're coming out of there sweating bullets going, I can't even watch this. I'm a part of the offense. I can't watch this. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's ugly. So let me ask you, ways to fix it, right? The ways to aid it, to help it. Like there are things that I've been screaming for tempo, right? A little easy throws.
Tempo's not bad, cuz that's a change up. It's a natural change up.
I mean,
the problem is, honestly, you're talking about the record number of 3 and outs. If you go up tempo and you're 3 and out, the defense is off the field for 30 seconds.
So here's my answer. Here's my retort to that. All right. Okay. Maybe instead of throwing all the low percentage outside the number throws, that I'll actually have drive starters. Like I could actually go to Goddard in the flat. I could actually go to Barkley. I could actually go and move Jalen and have easier throwing windows for him, right? Like there's a million ways to scheme drive starters that you can actually build an offense from.
Yeah, I agree. The Kansas City has a drive starter, right? It's just a stick route to Kelsey. They call it Stash Rash. I don't know why, but that's the name that they use. Stash Rash. And there is a lot. You're right, cuz. I mean, you can roll out, you can run screens. I mean, Andy Reid.
I run that stuff with 7th graders.
I know.
Come on.
Look, you're right. I mean, I don't know if they're overthinking it. It looks like they are. But honestly, I don't know what's on that play sheet that Petula has right now, because I don't know that it makes a difference. So the quarterback's not going to throw it into any window. He's just not going to pull the trigger. So he's not going to throw an interception. But they're also not going to attack. I mean, the problem is if you don't attack, the Cowboys last night got so many easy throws because the Raiders just broke down. But they're attacking, though. There's CD's hand goes up. They blow coverage, touchdown. I mean, they just blew coverages against Pickens, and he's running free, through the freeways.
And they target guys, right? Like, did you see that? Like, you talked about Dak last night. They knew the weak spot on the Raiders, right? And they went after that left corner all night long, whether it was Pickens or whether it was CD. They went after him all night long. The Lions' secondary's decimated, and they couldn't do anything against that secondary.
Yeah, and we got safeties that are playing the 3rd game in the NFL. So yeah, but even that, I mean, Amik Robertson is 5'8". You just get him isolated. I mean, you saw Flournoy last night, catch a touchdown on a little whip route. You just clear it out.
Right.
You give the whole let Devontae or AJ just go win the whip route out there in the flat. There's nobody else out there. Let them go win and make the easy throw. You're right. I mean, this does not have to be. It does not. And if you don't want to throw the ball over the middle, there's a million different ways where you throw out cuts, away from the traffic. So but it is. I mean, Dallas is not a good defense. They're getting guys healthy. I mean, Quinyon Williams made a big difference last night.
Yeah, he did. Like Genty. They didn't even try running it with Genty. A couple times they tried running it, it got stuffed.
Yeah. Well, they're better. They got Overshown back last night. They got Logan Wilson back. Yeah, linebacker. I mean, they've upgraded the defense, tremendously. So, I mean, they're going to be a better challenge. But outside of one throw in the first week to Jahan Dotson down the field, they sat there and played like they have all year against them. And I don't think, as good as Philly's defense is, and they're really good. I think Dallas is going to score. I mean, Pickens and CD, that's a lot to ask to shut those guys down for a whole game like they have against Green Bay and Detroit. I mean, I think they're better on the outside at those guys, and Ferguson is more than capable. So I think they're every bit. I think they're going to score 20 like they did in the first game. So can the Eagles score 20 points against Dallas?
I mean, that's the thing that scares me. I mean, look, Dak, I give him credit. Ball's out. 3 seconds, ball, boom, 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 ball's out. Never holding it. But I mean, when they lose games, it isn't like that. The rhythm and the timing isn't there when they lose, and they've lost 5 games. So, when they're losing games, the ball doesn't come out like that. Like last night it did, but that was against the Raiders that just do things that just Yeah, but I'm with you. My only point is you have to go in and you gotta fix this thing. You gotta simplify. Get the ball out. Let him get some confidence, right? Like he's got no confidence right now. You see him. You see it on tape. I've seen it. He holds the ball because he's got no confidence right now. Get the kid some confidence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's what it takes, then that's what every other, just get him completions. Just start stacking completions. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. Just a lot. So I guess we keep waiting for it to kind of blossom and open up. They had moments in the second half against Minnesota. It looked really good. And Minnesota's not bad. They gave Chicago all they could handle the other day. They won the game scoring 19 points. But, outside of a couple quarters this year, second half against the Rams, fourth quarter.
Okay, you brought that up. Hold that thought. The Rams. He goes out in the second half. He's got a big deficit. He plays balls to the wall because he's got nothing to lose, right? Let's just go play ball, right? Like
26-7.
Right. So is there something there where it's like, go ahead, dude. Like, let's go. You went out and you went balls to the wall. You played free. I don't think he's played free since that day, other than the second half or the first half against the Giants in the second game. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing, if you're over there and it's, today's Tuesday, day off, to just sit down and go, this is how we played when we had to play, when we had to go up and down the field. This is what we did. And, this is how we attack corners and, just show them like you can play free like this. You can attack. You have all the ability to do it. You just can't sit there because the score is tight or you got a small lead that we're just going to take care of the football. You can't play in fear in this business. You just can't. And so, but they won a Super Bowl in large part because that's how they played for much of the postseason, because they didn't have to, because the defense was so dominant. They had the 12 takeaways in the postseason, and so they constantly got short fields and the ball back. And you played outside of the one Ram game. I mean, they played, with the lead through the entire postseason. So, I mean, they won a Super Bowl with it. So in his mind, this is how you win. This is how you get there. And this is how you win one, by not playing necessarily in fear, but playing not to turn the ball over.
Someone in the chat's asking, does he hold it because he's got a lack of confidence, or does he hold it because nobody's open?
I see guys open.
Well, I mean, I could show plenty of plays where AJ's curling in his zone, and if you throw the ball like Dak did to Pickens against his zone, and you throw it with anticipation and confidence, you're going to complete the ball. I mean, everybody runs these routes. I mean, it's not that complex, really, when you sit there and you watch it over and over and over again. It's not that complex, but you got to throw the ball with some anticipation. You can't wait till he turns around and he's running back at you and the defense is just stuck in mud. Like, that's not going to happen, but you do have to throw the ball.
It's the NFL.
Yeah.
Remedies. My God. This isn't college where you have gaping windows. The gaping windows of 2022 are over. You had them because they ran an RPO, and defenses weren't ready for that. And so guys were wide open. You got to be able to throw the freaking ball.
I put a play on Twitter yesterday because Twitter's down today, so nothing's going up, but or X. But I showed Lane blocking Aiden Hutchinson for 8 seconds. In the first quarter of the game. He blocked him for 8 seconds. In fact, Tyler Steen, they only rushed 3. Tyler Steen went over to help Lane. He's like, no, he doesn't need help. Came back and checked out with Juergens. And Juergens was fine. Came back and Lane was still blocking him. And the quarterback was still holding the ball. Like, I was going, this is like, if I was a right tackle and the quarterback still had the ball after 8 seconds, I'd be going, what the hell are we doing? Like, I was getting frustrated just watching it.
All right, let's talk about the good. All right,
Can I do one more thing though, right? Please, please.
Go
Because
ahead.
we talk about up tempo, and that could be something that helps them out. But this seems to be a coaching staff on the offensive side that is a little slow getting the plays in at times. Is that something that does up tempo make that more difficult or easier?
Well, typically, I mean, if you go back even to Chip Kelly's days, and not that we need to go back there, but you watch any Big 12 offense, they're running a play every 14 to 16 seconds. So if you want to run at that pace, you're not going to substitute. You're going to play with the guys you have. Now, which is fine. I mean, they can line up in any formation with what they have. Goddard could be in the slot, whatever it is. They're fine. But if you want to play up tempo like that, you're generally not going to. And you're really playing NASCAR, not just a sugar huddle, but you're really playing fast. You're not going to substitute. So that you should be able to call it right at the line of scrimmage. Just by signaling whatever you're doing, however you're getting the information out there. But yes, I mean it shouldn't change anything, honestly. Everybody runs a 2-minute drill. Everybody practices it at the highest tempo possible. Like I'm watching teams right now attack from deep in their own territory with 28 seconds to go in a half, and they're still attacking because they know in this league if you get to the 40, you got a chance for a field goal. So teams aren't sitting on it anymore.
No.
They're taking advantage of every possession possible. Like I watched, like Sean Payton said, like he got pissed off at one of the pregame shows, evidently the other day, saying that the Broncos are playing with house money against the Chiefs. So it pissed him off going, well, what are we going to do? Just like play not to lose? He goes, they attacked 7 times deep down the field in that game. They completed 4 of them, but the most important was when in the final minute when they hit Troy Franklin for a big chunk, they kicked the game-winning field goal. Like they had them on their heels the whole day, and they went after Trent McDuffie. Like they didn't care. Like they were going to attack, and they found plays within a drive. We're going to take our shots, our shot plays. Like it was impressive. Now they hit a couple of them. They hit like 3 out of 7, which is a pretty high percentage.
Yeah. I mean, watch the rest of the league. You see it. I mean, Buffalo's got no receivers. He was calling the game. I mean, they attack. Watch New England. Attack. That's what you do.
You have to. You have to like your safeties have to know that ball can go over my head at any time. They have to know that.
Yes.
You have to get them in a back pedal to start. They start now. Well.
Yes.
But.
Yes. Let's talk about the good, please. Because I love Jaelan Phillips.
Yes.
I pulled Anthony aside and I played a cut from Jaelan Phillips, and then I was showing video of Jaelan Phillips. I go, Dad, this is who you need to be. Look at this kid. This kid's the greatest. What an addition. He just makes everybody falls into place with that kid.
Well, a couple things about Jaelan is he sat out a year of college because he had concussion issues, and they thought he was going to be done. He sat out, transferred to Miami, played. He was at UCLA, transferred to Miami, but he's missed major parts of 2 seasons with major injuries. And like 2 years ago when he tore his Achilles on Black Friday, going up against the Jets, like he was on pace for a really great season, and it just ended in one play. And so, not that I want to talk about his injury history, but when you've had that, you're so thankful and grateful to be able to go play, just play, because the body is still really good. The guy looks like Tarzan, honestly, man. The guy genetically
6'5" stud.
I mean, he's cut like a diamond.
Yeah,
like he looks like a male model.
Yeah.
But the guy can bend. Like he's got elite core strength. He understands the game. Really, he could drop in the curl flat and read, progressions coming right at him. Like he did it the other day, and I think like he's in his prime. He's healthy. He's in his prime, and he's on a good team. Like he can, like when he said he won the lottery, he really feels like he won the lottery. So whatever amount of snaps you want to give him, like he's going to give it everything he's got. Like he knows how to empty the bucket. and just play and leave it all on the field. He's not loafing. I watch these guys loafing this league all day long. Like, he ain't loafing. He's chasing everything from behind. Like, he's exactly what you want.
So
they're hard to find. Honestly, you get those guys, you get them in the top half of the first round when you get a guy like that.
Totally. Let's talk about what happened in the middle of that line, all right? Because I think half of it's because of you. Last year, you correctly called out Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
Jordan Davis came back with a great attitude. He came back, and I loved him after the game, right? When he was at his locker, he's talking about, hey, well, it's all about work and attention to detail. Like, he's regurgitating Fangio. And I'm just thinking to myself, dude, God bless you. You got it. He played so well all season long, but the two of them were like Wemby. Swat.
Yeah.
And completely messed up Goff.
Yeah.
Everything you saw when Goff was off was because you saw him being afraid of getting swatted.
Well, Detroit now, they were playing without Laporta, but they run all these crossing routes in the middle of the field. All right. And all Goff needs is a passing lane. And, when you're batting the ball down 5 times, and one leads to an interception, suddenly those crossing routes don't look that open anymore. That's what the good thing about these crossing routes is you hit these shallow crosses to Amon-Ra St. Brown or Jameson Williams, whoever. They're running for a lot of yards after the catch, and that stops it. But I'll just say one thing about Jordan. I was very hard on him. And there were some days I didn't even mention his name. I just showed him. And his agent reached out to me at the end of the season. And he said to me, I know what you do isn't personal about Jordan. And I know people feel like it's personal. He goes, I'm just going to tell you that Jordan's going to come back in the best shape of his life. And I go, I hope he does. I hope he does. I want to see everybody, reach their potential. But his, they heard all of everything. He did something about it. He made it. He really got himself into shape. He's a big part of it. Last year, even in the Super Bowl, he played, I think, 13 total snaps. He couldn't stay on the field long enough to affect the game. So he didn't really probably feel like he was a part of the Super Bowl win. There's Jaelan playing, next to him playing 95% of the snaps. Oh, by the way, that guy is just he's alive and well, man. He's healthy.
He's back.
He's back.
He's back. He's
I
ridiculous.
tell people it's like heavy metal, man. It's like he's got an appetite for destruction. That's what he's built to do. It doesn't even matter about statistics, sacks. It's just he just likes to break things. That's what he does.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. That's so true. All right, let's go to the next level, because the next level we see Nakobe Dean. All right, Baldy, I don't want to lose Nakobe. I love Jihad, and I don't want to lose Nakobe Dean either. I love Nakobe Dean, man. He's played his ass off.
He's just so violent. He's just such a violent player. What you attack Josh Jacobs and you attack David Montgomery in the blitz like he has. Both those guys are excellent at blitz pickup. They're excellent. And he splattered both of them. One for the biggest play of the game against Green Bay on Monday night. Then he does it on Sunday night, 6 days later, to David Montgomery, who was as stout and good at that blitz pickup as anybody, and just splattered him. His ability just to uncork major violence on contact is they don't have anybody else that hits like that.
So the final level, because we could talk about everybody, Cooper, we could talk about all of them. Bond, Mitchell is playing some incredible football. I mean, you're watching Revis back in Revis Island days.
No, I don't want to put anybody in Revis Island. That guy was okay, it's hyperbole. No. But I mean, Revis was he said. I asked him how he press mans these receivers, and he hit me with his right arm. He's from Aliquippa, it was a piece of steel, But make no mistake, Quinyon is as sticky as he comes. First of all, he's a great route reader.
Yeah,
you can't double move the kid. His feet are so quick. But the only thing quicker than his feet are his eyes. Like he sees things so fast. He reads routes. And he just what he did at Toledo. And you think, can a kid make the jump from Toledo to the NFL? Well, just what he did at Toledo, like his ability just to stop and start and break on a ball is as good as there is in this business right now.
Yeah. So much fun, man. I love that defense. And, it's great having Fangio. You give Fangio these weapons, he's going to make it work, man. If you're going to look at the defenses of this century, this defense has a chance to be among the top.
Well, we'll see how they finish. I mean, this is a big test, against the Cowboys. They should do similar things that they've just done to Green Bay and Detroit because of their front. But I remember asking Khalil Mack one day, and Vic coached Khalil. He coached him in Chicago. I asked Khalil one day, what's the key to Vic Fangio's defense? And he goes, man, it's just simple, Baldy. We just get to play. And while they do a lot from disguise standpoint and, secondary movement and motion and rotation, stuff like that, honestly, you could just tell these guys play fast. Like they're not slowed down by any thought processes. And guys aren't missing assignments. And so that's part of the design of the defense is you want these guys just to go be Jalen Carter. Just go break something. We're fine. We've got you covered. Like if you got to get out of, if you just want to go swim somebody and take the outside route instead of going through the man, like they just let you do that.
All right, let's take a moment and look at the league because the league will start in the NFC. The league is wild, right? Like the NFC makes no sense. Right now, the Lions wouldn't even be in the playoffs, right? Like it's nuts. Like if it ended today, the Bears are 7-3, and they're a -6 in point differential. That's hard to do, man.
Hey, cuz they have 22 takeaways. All right, 22 takeaways in 10 games. Like they're on pace to have 40 takeaways. Right, so they're giving up, and they had a bunch the other day. Kevin Byard, the free safety who played with the Eagles, and wasn't here with Vic, but was here. He leads the league with 5 interceptions. They've got 15 interceptions right now. So they're taking the ball away, record numbers. And Caleb threw an interception against Baltimore a month ago in the fourth quarter. Hasn't thrown an interception since. In fact, if the guys could catch on his team, the guy would be at the top of the leaderboard here, the way that he's playing quarterback. That guy is unbelievably talented.
So
that guy plays with no fear. His ability to avoid rushes, free hitters coming at him like Minnesota had the other day, and just stay on his feet. The guy is an elite athlete. He's not Josh Allen. I'm not putting him in. Josh Allen is in a different category. Lamar, Mahomes, but he's coming. He's coming. He's really well coached. You can tell Ben Johnson knows what he's doing. Just he used to play at a frenetic pace. It's gone. Like his feet are in the ground. He gets rid of the ball on time most of the time. He's getting better. Like they're pretty good. They're running the ball really well. DeAndre Swift is playing good. Monangai, they're a solid team. Solid team.
Now the quarterback. Big games happen, and he just falters. It's Darnold. Once again, the interceptions. We saw it against the Lions in the showdown. We saw it against the Rams in the playoff game, and now we saw it against the Rams again in this showdown.
Yeah, he did. It showed up the week before against Arizona too. Even in a blowout win, they were up 35-10 or 35-0 on Arizona. He turned the ball over in his own zone. He had the ball come out of his hands. Like he will turn it over, but he does stay aggressive. Like he doesn't. He's not like it's not stopping him from being aggressive with the ball. The thing about that game with the Rams are they turn it over 3 or 4 times. They still almost won the game. That's how good Seattle is. Their defense is outrageous.
That secondary is incredible. Oh my God!
It's very like Nick Emanwari is going to be Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah.
Like it's just a matter of time. He's going to be like on that level. But they're very, very good. Up front, they're very good. and they do everything well offensively. You let this Rashid Shaheed fit in perfectly with that offense. Kubiak can really coach. That was a great game to watch. In fact, I tweeted out that was the best game to study all year.
Wow.
Like they rematch on December 18th. Like I would tell anybody, I don't know when that game's going to be, if they're going to put it in prime time. Like that rematch is going to be. And the thing about it is, it wasn't just a great game because there was scoring and all that. Like physically, it looked like San Francisco and Seattle back, in the Legion of Boom, and Harbaugh was coaching the 49ers. Like it was a physical battle in that game. Like the hitting was fierce on both sides.
So you saw Tampa. We're kind of now they should get Irving back. I think this week. Bucky should probably be back.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna look. Bucky Irving and Godwin are gonna get back. Baker was a stud the other day, just an absolute stud. That game was awesome till about the middle of the fourth quarter, and they had kind of a bad call go against the Bucs, and Buffalo took advantage of it. Anyways, they're going to be better offensively, no question. But defensively, they're really like Hassan Reddick will come back. Maybe he makes a little bit of a difference. Nobody's giving up more big plays in this whole league right now than Tampa's defense, and that's a real concern.
So, if I said to you now, your preseason Super Bowl thoughts, where are they at now?
Well, I mean, you have to look at how well the Rams are playing. Like, I didn't have them in the Super Bowl, but, I mean, nobody's playing better than the Rams right now. Nobody's playing better than Stafford. They're elite right now, the way that they're playing. Everybody. I mean, Emmanuel Forbes, Nate Landman, pick a guy on defense, pick a guy on offense. All four tight ends are a factor. How they run the ball. They ran the ball. Seattle was as good as anybody against the run. And they found out just to get Kyron Williams going, ran for almost 100 yards. Like, they haven't done anything like that all year. So they're very, very good right now. The NFC North, like, I think Chicago has improved. I think they're going to be tough because they're not beating themselves and they're taking the ball away. And I don't know that trend is going to stop. They got guys that know how to take the ball away, including the linebackers. So I think Chicago is going to be in the mix. And they might be tough because the field, if you go to Chicago, the field's horrible. Like, you're going to play in a cow pasture. So, it's going to slow you down.
Yeah. My brother, always great hanging. All right. You're the greatest.
Thanks, Gus.
We'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, I'll see you. Talk to you later this week here. Good, man. Good. So anyways, we'll talk about how we fix this offense, because it's
please.
Like, I don't want to have to go back and watch it again, man. I just don't have that sort of. I'm not a glutton for punishment like that.
Yeah, you're not a masochist now. What are you doing? Are you up here for a couple days?
I'm here. I'm leaving to go to Kansas City on Saturday morning.
Oh, all right. I'm coming over. All right, awesome.
Okay.
Thanks,
come over,
buddy.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Baldy.
I didn't think
a couple zingers.
I didn't think he'd ever see some football he didn't want to watch.
There's some zingers there. Let's take care of some business, and then we got Devon to talk about PG.
Love it. Yeah.
All right.
Some PG.
Looking forward to it. Hey, let's talk about Togo. Listen, do you want your quarterback returning punts? No, we don't want Jaelan doing that, right?
No. Probably not. No. No.
How about throw the ball?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Listen, it's not worth the risk, the time, the money. All right. You keep your stars focused on what they do best. That same goes for business. You don't want your top people buried in operations. The tedious, time-consuming, redundant activities that wear the team down. You know I don't like that stuff.
No.
Yeah, I hate it.
Totally anti that.
Keep your impact players fresh so they can focus on putting points on the board. Hear that, bro? All right? Every engagement starts with free process mapping. All right? See, here's the deal. Togo comes in right here for you. All right? an integrated part of your team. They take work off your starters' plates so they can focus on what really moves the business forward. That's why you need Togo. All right? The engagement starts with a free process mapping and engineering. There's no cost. There's no commitment. All right? They don't bill a dime until the real work begins. And with programs starting as low as $1,000 a month, you're not going to break the bank. So they come in, they assess your problem, right? They assess how you do business, and then they fit in for you.
It's good. It's good to get fresh eyes.
I met the guys. They're awesome. 4 for 4 guys.
All right.
Togo guys. They were awesome. We were hanging out one day. Every Togo program includes dedicated staff, custom automations, U.S.-based process engineers who act as your quarterback. Quarterback.
Yeah.
We
You're your Super Bowl MVP quarterback.
giving you complete control, total transparency, and instant efficiency. At Togo, turning your playbook into performance. You call the plays, they execute your way, and advise along the journey. So you get they execute, and they're a coach.
Can they go talk to Patullo?
Please
Jeez.
visit harnesstogo.com. Harness, HARNESS, Togo, TOGO.com. Scale smarter, work faster, stay focused on winning.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Winning is
Great
good.
logo, too. I love the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf. A wolf's always
I'm
good.
a wolfsman.
Wolf's always good. All right, Holmes.
Yeah.
What do we got? Let's go to your Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app. What's the early line Eagles Cowboys, my man?
Birds 3.5.
Birds 3.5.
Yep.
It's a little low.
I'm sticking that too.
It's really low.
Over's 49.5.
That seems high.
I think the 3.5 is a good number, man.
You do?
Yeah, because after
That's not confident.
Well, it's not about us. It's about the people at large. I think it's they're begging you to take the Cowboys. If the Cowboys put up all those points, Eagles can't put up any points. I feel like they're begging you to take the Cowboys.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
Early money's going to be on the Cowboys. Let's see.
All right. You're on the Cowboys?
Let me see. I'm going to look right now.
Come on.
Oh, man. What, because they just beat the
not
Raiders?
Yeah, and the Raiders stink.
Come on, they stink.
71% on the Birds so far.
Yeah.
Yikes.
What's the Thursday night game? You got it right there.
Yeah, I can find it.
You got it right there.
That's a different thing. Bills minus 5.5 versus the Texans.
Yeah. Bills 5.5.
Let's focus though. We got a couple hardwood floor games.
Oh, we got hoops.
7-2 so far after I gave out that Penn one last night.
7-2?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I'm going Sparty, unranked, plus 4.5 versus number 12 Kentucky tonight. Sparty might win.
Sparty?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
And we're going to stick in the
Outright?
We're going to I'm taking the points.
You're great at college.
I'm going to stick with the Ivy.
You're awesome with it. Okay,
I have
who you got?
fun. Columbia minus 6.5 versus BU.
All right.
I like Columbia tonight.
Nice.
That's my two plays. Columbia and Sparty.
All right. Columbia and Sparty.
Yes.
I'm going to get a thing going. You versus Boo versus Scotty Bones.
All right.
All right. The college basketball belt.
All right. I mean, my stuff's like last minute. I got to see where the line's moving and the money's coming.
All right. Well,
I'm down.
all right. Check it out. It's the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app. Always another way to win. All the casino games. You name it. Always a boatload of fun. Go to betparks.com for all the details. Get up to $1,000 casino bonus back, including 250 free spins on the Bet Parks exclusive slot game, Tree Wishes. Like Christmas tree or a 1-2 tree? Yeah. Wishes. Check it out. betparks.com has all the details. Got to be in PA, New Jersey, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio. Got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our man, Devon Givens. The man.
Hometown hero, hometown hero, Kevin the Blondie from Tampa.
Givens.
My file got switched around. My button here.
Somebody's moving my files.
Someone must
my
have been-
files. Who's been
I
moving? Who's been touching my
swear.
files?
Don't touch his
My
files, please.
Who's touching my files?
Just to keep you updated on the
You need Togo.
EJ Smith special bet on BetParks. Jalen Hurts is now 25-1 to win MVP.
What the
He
heck?
was 18-1.
I'm not sure what happened here, so we're just going to go right to
All
it.
right, on the
Because-
Xfinity mobile call-in line, the great Devon Givens. What's up, baby boy?
What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. What's happening?
PG.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Listen, I think he's going to fit in nicely.
It was good to see him back yesterday. We were talking about it on the pregame show, exactly what you're saying. Just happy to have him back. Of course, the tough part is you get these reinforcements back and 3 players go down. You know, we'll figure that out. We'll see how they figure it out. But to see him back on the floor, and wasn't expecting a lot. We knew he was going to be on a minute restriction, but he showed some really good things, especially defensively. It was good. It was encouraging to see him make his first shot, that 3, and then come back down the floor, take the next one, get fouled, make 2 of 3 there. And we didn't see much else. A nice post up that he made over a taller Ivica Zubac. But defensively, he was really good. I thought there was one play in the first quarter also where he was getting his legs back underneath him, where he made a really good play. Sixers were down, I believe, 19-11, something like that, where the Clippers had went on their run. And it was about 12 seconds left on the shot clock. So he had James Harden ISO'd on the left side on the wing. And he got past James Harden. It wasn't a full blow-by, of course, yet, but he got past James Harden enough where Zubac had to rotate over and try to cut it off right there around the right outside of the paint. So as he did that, and Tyrese Maxey rotated to the top of the key. Chris Dunn then cheats off of him a little bit, but he can't cheat off too much. And with with Zubac rotating the way that he did to help out, Kobe Sanders, who was on VJ Edgecombe, who had relocated to the corner, had to cheat to help make sure pick up on Drummond just to tag him a bit. And also Barlow is on the wing. His man cheats off because he's not a threat. That's John Collins. But what Paul George did and what he does, which is going to help this team, to your point, is his passing ability as well. So as he breaks it down, he may not score every time, but his vision, the things that we know he can do with the basketball as far as a passer, he draws all that attention where he has to be accounted for, and he finds Edgecombe for one of his 2 made threes, his first of the night there early on. So something like that, even when he's not himself coming back, only the 9 points, 2 for 9 shooting, but bringing that attention again out there on the floor where they have to make sure they know where Paul George is and they have to cut off that driving lane. His ability to pass the basketball is also going to be helpful because you have shooters like Maxey and Grimes and some of these other players that they have, Edgecombe when he knocks his down as well. It's a good thing to have, knowing that he's not one of these guys that's coming in to take over the offense, but also be a part and contribute to the offense.
Yeah, you need guys who fit in, man. You need guys who can fit in and can play some D, and that's kind of why I was excited to see him, excited to have him back. Lord knows you need the depth.
Yeah.
What's anything on Embiid?
No, just it looks like it's just a day-to-day thing of just making sure the pain tolerance is there for him, that he can just go out there and play. This is the right knee, so you don't want it to be as bad as the left knee. So I really don't have a problem with them making sure that things are okay with that one. I wonder if it's more of an overcompensation, trying to play off that left. And we talked about this also. Just Rich had brought it up immediately when this first happened, that overcompensating for the one injury where maybe you get a little discomfort in the other one as a result. So day-to-day kind of thing for him. Let's see if he plays some time this week. They have 3 more games back-to-back, Wednesday, Thursday, home and away. If he would play, I would imagine it would be the home game on Wednesday against Toronto. If he doesn't play in that one, then they have the Miami Heat next Sunday, 1 o'clock game before the Birds take on the Cowboys.
Yeah, with a little appetizer. 1 o'clock.
You're not
Nice.
kidding.
I like that.
Busy.
Yeah, I like
Busy
that.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is, we're so scarred. It's so hard to trust it. Like when you hear
course.
day to day, if it's 6 weeks after that, you wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? But you just got to get him back, just kind of moving. Like I think with him, he just needs to move.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it loose. Don't let it stiffen up. As you know, when you have something like that, you want to keep them active. You want to keep them out there. And I agree with you. If it gets to about 2 weeks, then I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because that's a bit longer. That's not to your point. That's not just a day-to-day thing. Now this has become a weekly thing where we're still monitoring and seeing where he is. So I hope he's able to come back and play. I hope he's able to put it on. Tolerate whatever kind of pain there is, and he's still technically right and on this minute restriction where they're not trying to overwork him. Get him through the regular season as best as possible, and if they're lucky enough in this Eastern Conference, get to the postseason where you can maybe push those minutes up a little bit more once they get there.
So let's talk about last night for a second, because I thought Grimes did a nice job in the second half against Harden. Harden was 2 for 17 in the second half. He got off that a hot start. I thought Grimes did well and was able to stay in front of him a little bit.
He really did. This is where we talk about his two-way ability, his physicality. He's strong. James Harden, who we know is not one of those guys, even especially on the defensive end, where you look at him and you think, this guy's not doing much. And we talk about his strength, though. He has grown man strength. So even when he tries to back down someone like Quinyon Grimes is a strong dude, and it's not easy to move him off his spot just for James Harden to get where he wants to go. But I thought Grimes did a really nice job of fighting over those screens, breaking right through those screens, getting through them, staying with James Harden, staying pretty much in his hip and his chest. He fouled him on that last play. We all saw that. We know the ref should have called that one. But I thought he also did a pretty good job contesting and not fouling in that second half that you're talking about, because he would get in there, get his arm up, just contest it enough, not put his feet in a landing space where they call some sort of flagrant foul because trying to protect the player. Grimes just did a really good job of disrupting things and not letting him have it as easy as he did in that first quarter where he scored 17 to start the game off. So this is the Jekyll and Hyde of Quinyon Grimes, where you get some of the frustrating things that I know bothered you a lot from last season and going into this year, but also you get plays like that, not just the defensive stuff, but also being able to 6 for 10 from the floor, hit big threes that he had, and play really well out there for Nick Nurse's team, where he has to be in the closing lineup. So that's the give and take of Quinyon Grimes when you have him on your team. Sometimes he's going to drive you nuts, but then he's going to do some really good things like he did.
Well, that's why I wanted to point it out, because I appreciated the effort on the defensive side of the floor. I felt like I had to point it out.
And he accepted the assignment, right? And he accepted the assignment and went out there and did not disappoint, right?
How do you handle the Oubre? How long is Oubre going to be out? Do we have any kind of word yet?
No, but it'll probably be, I would say, somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks, just because of the hyperextension of the knee, of what it looked like with the LCL. So
okay, but nothing, because there was some talk that it would be like extended.
I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to say anything that'll get me in trouble on this one. But I'll just say right now, early on, he's going to miss the next week or so, and just to continue to monitor it, let him rest it, rehab it a little bit. Doesn't require surgery, so just you're going to miss him. But it's good that you have Paul George back. Dominic Barlow is also back. You have those two guys that can play some wing minutes for you. Mix in Jabari Walker as well, but he's going to be out for a little bit, and he's too important for them to try to rush him back as far as their perimeter defense. So I would, whatever it is, let him rehab it. It doesn't require surgery, so let's see how it plays out.
Hey, Devon, I saw like Nick Nurse post game. He talked about the stern talking he gave into VJ last night. And when you've been watching VJ play lately, it's, I think maybe he's tired. The defense is giving him a little attention, but I guess Nurse is saying he's seeing lanes that are open and he's a little hesitant. He's not being aggressive enough. Probably just normal things like a young guy does when you're on the court with Maxey and Paul George. I thought that was really good about Nick Nurse. Do you get a sense from VJ that like maybe he's a confident guy, but maybe he just needs like someone to build him up a little bit at this level to let him know it's okay to attack the rim, it's okay to miss a dunk, you got to do your thing?
They already empower him, VG, and I think that's what Nick Nurse is saying. The players have already told him, go out there and do you. because we saw it in the summer league, and this is a different environment where he's the best player out there, but he needed to show that he was the best player. And he did that in the 3 games that he played, where he got off to a slow start. But once he got going, he wanted the basketball. And we've seen some examples of it in the league so far, where he's had it going. He's had some moments where Tyrese Maxey was calling for the ball, and instead he just took the play and went with it. And I appreciate Nick Nurse saying that, because I'll go back to the great start that he got off to through the first 4 or 5 games. But it was game 5 for me where I said to the guys on the show on post game, I didn't like how he wasn't aggressive. It wasn't a knock on him, because he was fantastic. He had shown me already where I wanted to see more. And I had seen him being a little bit passive. I thought that that's what I saw. And I'm glad Nick Nurse said that, because some were saying, as we were talking about it, are you asking a lot for a young kid? But it was just more of, go make those mistakes while you're out there. They're asking you, they're telling you to go out there and do these things. Yes, he has to fight through some of the mental stuff with the fatigue legs and questioning, is the shot going to fall, those types of things. But you love to see that from the coach and from the players, where they're trying to give him the utmost confidence to go out there and continue to do it. And also Nurse is giving him the confidence when he's not shooting well, when he's not being aggressive, he keeps him out on the floor. And that's the ultimate sign right there, because if he snatches him off the floor, what's he going to do? He's probably going to lose his confidence by sitting on the bench, where he doesn't think his coach is trusting him in those moments. So I do appreciate Nick Nurse. I agree with Nick Nurse, because as I said it all the way back to game 5, and then the wall started to really show itself, that I thought he was being a little bit passive, not taking the shots that we saw through the first games, because he was missing. And you can tell that he was tired. Even after one game, I don't remember if it was a win or not. It was a close game. All they do is play close games, right? But Andre Drummond had said, because he was asking him in the post-game press conference about VJ Edgecombe, and he told him they had the day off, sleep till 6 p.m., because they knew that he was tired. We saw it, that he was tired, as you pointed out. And that's where the vets come in, not just, hey, take all the shots, but also we see that you're tired, but you're tired, get the rest, because we need you offensively and defensively as a two-way player when you get back out there on the floor. So I appreciate it from the coach and the players.
I'm sure you saw, but if people haven't seen it, it's floating around social media. VJ's the fastest player to reach 20 points, 50 rebounds, 50 assists since Luka.
Yeah, wow. I saw that last night. Insane. Yeah, the kid just keeps
incredible.
breaking all these kind of records, isn't it? Yeah, and he slowed down.
Yeah.
He slowed down,
Yeah.
and he still reaches
big
that
time.
number. Yeah.
He still does. Well, it showed me the other night. The other night he had 18. Was it on the weekend? What night did he have 18?
That was
Friday
Sunday
night?
it was the Sunday against Detroit.
Maybe, whatever. It was a
No. It was Friday night. That was the last game. Yes, it was Friday night.
It was Friday night, because I was watching the game, and I was happy because he had slowed down. He was being defended differently, and then he got his shot back. Like, he was aggressive. What I love about the kid is he stays aggressive, man. He's always in attack mode. The kid's a player. I mean, kid's going to be really good.
He is always in attack mode. You like the aggressiveness. He hits big shots no matter how much he struggles through the first 3 quarters. It seems like he makes one big three-pointer every night when they need it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot, where he still needs to figure out, and he did it in the first 5 games, but he's reverting back to it a little bit, where he's not trusting himself. The quick gather where he leaves his feet too early. He tried to dunk the other night. I think it was on Detroit, to your point, and he missed it because I think he just jumped too far away from the basket, where through the first few games, because he had his legs, maybe he converts that, or the body control, he can scoop layup, something along those lines, or even a Euro step, just to give him a chance to get to the rim and maybe even get fouled. Like last night, I thought after a really good play defensively where they forged their comeback, Trendon Watford got the ball, football pass, full court, well, about 75 feet. And he threw it on a dime, right where it took one bounce from VJ Edgecombe to catch it and go up and try to finish. And he went up and tried to lay it up. Kobe Sanders fouled him. He missed 2 free throws. And in the moment, I'm saying to Rich and Bree while we're watching it in the office, dunk that. Don't give yourself a chance for the defender to catch up to you. You know he's there, which is why you're trying to quick layup. Try to dunk that, but stay aggressive in that way too. But he just does so many things that he's going to make rookie mistakes, and that's expected for a guy who's 20 years old playing in his first 13 games in the league, where he's starting all of them, playing 35 minutes on average, where he's going to get fatigued and he's going to have to fight through some things, but he has to pick his spots as well. And I think he's doing a really good job. So I hope he continues to stay aggressive. He's only going to get better. He's going to have somebody like Paul George out there with him to get him some of those passes too, where, hey, man, if he makes those shots like I laid out to you earlier, those guys are going to close out. And that's going to be a driving lane for him to maybe finish at the rim, get fouled, poster somebody, something along those lines. And you need that from him.
I'm with you. My brother, great stuff.
Yes,
what time
sir.
today? 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock today, and we have a back-to-back Wednesday and Thursday. So
Who we got? We got Toronto. Who do we got Thursday?
Milwaukee on Thursday night.
Giannis got hurt last night. Groin.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. But he plays through anything. So who knows? Maybe he'll miss one game and get ready for that one. But yeah, man, big week for the Sixers. 4 games, and we talked about Miami on Sunday. 3 o'clock today, our only shows.
Love it. We'll be watching. You're the man, baby.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, brother.
See you guys.
There he is, the great Devon Givens on the Xfinity mobile call-in line.
And awesome post game, because I was at the Palestra, caught a little bit at the end, but put it on their post game. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic. All right, let's take care of some business. All right. We got still to come. Who's recording right now?
Yeah,
he's recording. Hey, tell us about the Flyers road trip, man. I'm looking forward to this. I love this idea. It's Philly Sports Trips, True Fan Travel.
Southern California, which I love some Southern California. So PHLY, Philly Sports Trips, are taking the diehards west for a California takeover with Flyers legend John LeClair. From March 17th to the 22nd, we're hitting the West Coast for 2 huge games. First, the Ducks at the Honda Center, then LA Kings at Crypto.com Arena. Your package includes optional round-trip direct flights from Philly, 5-night stay at the beautiful Sanborn Santa Monica, group tickets to both games, a Flyers watch party, an exclusive meet and greet with John LeClair. Plus, Philly Sports Trips crew will be there. They handle every detail, so you don't have to think about anything. Just have a good time. Enjoy the sun, the sights, and the hockey. This is the California vacation every Flyer fan's dreams of, with a couple of wins on top of it. Spots are limited. They're going fast, so book your trip today at allphly.com/events.
Love it. Hey, listen, gang, join me and give the gift of entertainment this holiday season. That's right, tickets to see national headliners in our backyard. The Excite Center at Parks Casino. Something for everyone's entertainment taste, right? Everybody's got varied taste. Here's the lineup. Listen to this. You ready? Saturday, January 17th, Grand Funk Railroad.
She's some kind of wonderful,
yeah, she is.
She's some kind of wonderful,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Friday, January 30th, 16-time Grammy winner David Foster and Catherine McPhee.
Yes. I will tell you, if you like pop music, you will love that show.
Okay. Saturday, January 31st, the Marshall Tucker Band and Jefferson Starship.
Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
Friday, February 6th, Broadway star Alan Cumming Uncut, his new one-man cabaret show.
Yes, watch him on the reality show Traders. Fantastic.
All right. Saturday, February 7th, Piano Men Generations, a tribute to Elton John and Billy Joel.
Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets.
You two are the greatest. Oh, my God. Saturday, March 14th, comedian Tracy Morgan. Saturday, April 4th, comedian Kathleen Madigan, the Day Drinking Tour.
Whoa, I'm all about that.
That's all you.
Saturday, April 18th, Melissa Etheridge.
Come to my window, crawl inside, wait by the light of the moon. Just to reach you. Ooh,
Well,
just to reach you.
Plus,
Just to
tickets
reach
still
you.
available for Acapella Sounds, Straight No Chaser, Holiday Sounds.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
I thought he was going to make up another.
I was waiting for it, yeah.
No, I was ready for it this time, yeah.
ParksCasino.com/entertainment to buy tickets. Got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. You know what's funny? I was talking to a friend of mine who's out west and who's involved in the kind of show business kind of thing, right? Movies and TV. He said Christmas is early this year. So there's been a purposeful campaign to bring Christmas early.
This is wild.
Well, yeah.
This is something I wanted to discuss today. I went pregame to the New Deck Tavern and
Right.
they're decorated for Christmas, and it was really nice. I had a Guinness, the lights are out,
dude, it's the best.
wreaths and the Christmas lights, and the person who
You're with me.
the person
He
who
softened
corrected
it
me
up.
on the Liz Franck. She was like, "Well, it's a late Thanksgiving. We only have 3 Fridays from Thanksgiving to Christmas, so you got to." She was trying to decorate early, and I was like, "Oh,
So
I might be
in
on
my
with Cuz tonight.
neighborhood-
After sitting around with the lights, I might be on. I might be down with you."
Right? Like, so he was saying that there, now I don't know if it's, listen, holidays make everybody feel good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, could it be that there is like an orchestrated, like, hey, let's bring Christmas early to satisfy the masses, make them feel good?
Yeah,
Could
I think,
be.
I think it's technically Thanksgiving's late, which makes it feel like Christmas comes early.
Right.
But yeah, so there's a shorter window this year.
So I'm all about it. Like, I have to tell you, like, I see the lights, I'm like, I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I
bought
enjoyed I thought about you. I was like, man, Cuz might be right.
I
This
love
Guinness
it.
with these lights looks pretty nice at
A
this
Guinness
little,
with it
lots of
lights?
wood
That's nice.
and an Irish pub.
That makes me want the Terminal Market.
Yes.
The Guinness with the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there soon enough. In fact, is it next Wednesday already? A week from Wednesday?
That it is.
That's right.
Wow.
Ready Terminal
That it
Market.
is.
We will be there.
Next
Make
week?
sure you come see us.
Next week.
Holy
All right. And then
moly.
also the holiday, the Christmas show, December 22nd. All right.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
All right. Now let's go to the brain. On the Xfinity.
Brain.
Red, the brain finder.
The Brain, brought to us by the Bet Park Sportsbook All Casino app. What do you say, Brain?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good, buddy. You look at the glasses on. You look very professorial.
Yeah, every now and then.
I like it. I
Every
like
now
it.
and then. Yeah.
All right.
Did you watch the game last night?
I did. Yeah, when I got home, we had
You
practice.
did or did not?
I got
Oh, okay.
home and I watched the end of Sixers and I watched football. I had it all, both on.
Yeah, and so that was, again, they were losing a lot of that game. That was it was good. I mean, Clippers really are not good, so I was really hoping they would win that game. But it was not lucky. It's nice to be able to win some games without Embiid. George at least finally came back. I mean, it wasn't great, but it's interesting.
No, but
I'm saying
I
you
like
don't
the
lo-
fact. Listen, I'm down with George because he's a guy that doesn't need shots to be effective,
Yeah,
and
I
they
agree.
need that.
Yeah, they do need that. They do need that. But again, I'm curious to see because the Sixers in the offseason did something which I viciously disagreed with. They basically said to Quentin Grimes, "We have no interest in you. Not gonna pay you." I thought he was. If he didn't, I thought he was their best player last year outside of Maxey. I don't think that could be argued. I don't. I thought by lowballing him and basically paying him league minimum, they were like basically saying, "Okay, you'll play this year and we'll see you later." And if I'm him, I would have no loyalty to this organization. None. Zero. Zilch. Because they lowballed him and they paid him basically league minimum. And then here, take it or sit out for the season. I just we'll see how it plays
you know what
out.
the problem is, though? You can't overpay for him knowing that you got VJ and McCain, right? Like you got a lot of
he's
and
better than
Maxey,
McCain.
And none of them are league guards.
Just saying, this guy, let me ask you a question. When you watch this team play, can you argue he's their second best player?
So
You may say he's a fifth best too, but
I mean,
I'm just saying.
I mean,
I think he's a quality player.
yeah, I don't think he's. I think Edgecombe is a even as a rookie is their second best player.
Okay.
Embiid, when he's can play, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you like Grimes more than I do. I thought he played well last night. I thought he played really good defense. He on Harden. My issue with him is I think he oversteps who he is sometimes. Like he can be maddening. I mean, the other night, it was like, oh my God, horrible.
Look, what they call it, irrational, Charles probably call it irrational confidence guy or whatever, but he did, Anthony, go through a stretch, and so maybe it's not crazy irrational last year where I know it was
Yeah,
the
they
worst
played
team in the league, I
nobody.
get it.
Somebody had to score. They were playing G Leaguers, and he was the only one who's a credible NBA player.
Okay, that's fair, but I thought.
No,
I
I
think
mean,
he
come
showed
on. Like,
this year
you
that
know these guys put up
he's a real
stats.
player.
On, like, he's a stat guy. Like, bad team stat guy. Like, the league's full of guys like
But
that.
this year he's shooting almost 48% from the floor, 40% from three. On a team that's what are they 8-5 or 9-5?
Yeah,
whatever they are?
like again, I think he's played fine. Like I've been giving him flowers, right, VG?
100%.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be. I don't think again. I'm curious for that. I don't think they're going to be able to keep.
I just know from a team building standpoint,
the guy.
like from a team building standpoint, you're going to have VJ, you're going to have McCain. Like those guys got to be
McCain made a
involved.
shot this year.
What's that?
Has McCain made a shot this year? I'm not being a wise guy.
Well, no, he's in the G League because he's trying to get to work. He's working.
No, but no, isn't he like 0 for 12?
Yeah,
Something like that for the team.
yeah.
I'm just I'm curious with his health.
He's
What's
coming
his
back
story
off
with
a
Anthony?
knee injury.
Come
like,
on, Brain. Give him a break. Jeez, oh man.
I'm just saying. Like I was hoping that he would be a little, a little more contributing. But I understand when you have
He
the
played
injury,
5 minutes
it's hard
last
to.
night. I mean, give him a break. You got no points yet. No points
I-
yet. It'll come. He hasn't played in a year and a half.
Yeah, but I think he's like 0 for 12 or something. But anyway, I'm sure. I know he's obviously
Wow, you're
considered
tough.
rookie of the year last year.
guy coming off injury.
Yeah.
You're tough.
I mean, maybe 1 for 12, but I mean 0 for 12. I don't know, but they expect a little bit better. But we'll say again, I'm glad to see at least they're exciting to watch right now, which to me they weren't last year, and that to me is a huge thing, Anthony.
All right, last thing, my brother, and we always appreciate
Yeah.
your presence. As
Sure.
I look at BG coming to hang. What do you got? First of all, anything tonight? And have you
There's
gotten
nothing
into
to do,
your into college hoop yet?
Yeah, it's well, college hoops. Again, I think first of all, it's gonna be a good draft, Anthony. Just like on a side note, I think there's a lot of good players this year in college basketball, and I think there's a lot of parity at the top. Purdue's really good, but it's interesting. Like even that, there's something about Purdue, Anthony. I don't know if you agree with me on this. Reminds me like a little bit of like Sam Darnold. What I mean by that is, I feel like, well, I guess actually, they did
Yes.
actually go to the finals that 1 year with Dean.
Yes.
But I just feel like there's something about Purdue where I just never trust them.
Yes.
I know that they're obviously really good, but there's something about that team and I know they have a good coach. There's just something about that team I just don't fully trust. But I got to tell you, there is so many good teams to me in college basketball this year. I really think it's going to be a great year. Houston's obviously really good. Big E, I mean, UConn and St. John's are going to be tough. Duke is obviously with the freshmen are really good. Louisville's look great. Again, I just think there's so many good teams this year. I feel like
it's so much better. I'm with you.
Yeah, I
and
really think that this is going to be a very good year where there's just a lot of high quality play. Again, I'm very bullish on this college basketball season in terms of just being a good product.
Yeah.
And I feel like again, there's a lot of good freshmen that came in the league. And for the NBA, it's interesting, Anthony. Now, a team that's played really, really well this year, and I mean really well. Their over/under this year is around 31 wins, and I think they're like 8-5 or 9-5, something like that. They played great, but I just think they're getting a little too much respect here. Is the Phoenix Suns? They're playing at Portland. I think Portland's the better team on a neutral. In fact,
Portland's a good team.
you look at it. Portland's over/under is right now, is 6 games higher than Phoenix. Portland at home laying 2. I think that's extremely reasonable. I think I have a slightly better team at home. I thought this line would be like 4.5, actually. Now there is no Drew Holiday, which is a real thing. Drew Holiday's played amazing for them, but I still think that line's a little low.
We got anything else? We got BG waiting, so just curious. Anything else?
Yeah. I mean, I give you a couple here. There was a couple NBA props. Let me just read them to you real quick that I thought potentially. Jalen Suggs over 3.5 assists. That's too light. That should be 4.5 for sure. And I actually took a shot on LeBron's PRA tonight. LeBron James. They made it really, really low, like mid-20s. I know he's obviously going to be on like a minutes cap to some extent, but I thought it should be closer to 30. But I'll let you run on that note, my friend, and I look forward to talking some NFL with you. Should be a good week.
It'll be a great week, buddy. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. That's right. Coming up, BG, brain brought to us by the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app, and our man, BG, after Sunday night, and we got another glimpse of this incredible defense. Oh, my. It was amazing. Don't go anywhere. You want to see our man. I like that sweatsuit. Time for BG's Breakdown, presented by Xfinity. Every Tuesday, our man from the field into the studio, BG. My baby. What's up, baby?
We back, baby.
Listen, the play you made
yeah.
was outrageous. I was like, yeah. Texting my cousin right away.
Oh, it felt good. It did. It felt good, man. That first game against the Packers, it was getting my feet wet a little bit, but then to go out there and me and Morrow go out there and make a play together, man, that was exactly what I got back for. Yeah, that's exactly what I came back for. That was big play of the many plays that was made in the game by a bunch of different Eagles.
5 fourth down stops.
I know.
5 of them. 5 of them.
5 for 5.
I mean, what you guys played, we were talking about, this defense is the greatest thing in the world, man. I got to tell you. Watching you guys, every level is ridiculous. I mean, Adoree Jackson made 2 big plays.
Yes.
2 PBUs.
I'm proud of him, too, because he just keep working every day, despite all the criticism, all the stuff. I feel like, man, with anything, you got to keep getting better. You got to block the noise out. Sometimes this could be a distraction if you let it. And so for me, I just try to be there for the guys and let them know, like, remember who you are. And so that was a guy that I was really proud about because that was a big play in that moment.
It was.
Against St. Brown, too.
Yeah, and listen, I mean, that offense, man, the offense is legit, man.
Yeah.
Even without Laporta, the offense is legit.
Man, Gibbs by himself.
Yeah, man. But let's look at the front, and we'll work our way out.
Yep.
First of all, I'm so proud of Jordan Davis.
Yep.
You got to be so, like, the fact that he had, and afterwards, he's talking, like he's like talking, like channeling Fangio. And like, talking about attention to detail, and being right mechanically.
Yes.
And I was so happy for the kid. He has played such a great season, and between him and the beast, Carter, it was like Wemby. Swat.
Out there swatting everybody.
Right?
Yeah. And you know what's so cool? I think about my career when I got a good coordinator in Schwartz that came at a time that I really needed him. Hey, Vic Fangio is like that for Jordan Davis right now. Jordan Davis is loving the scheme, loving exactly how the preparation, the details, like you say, the stuff that Vic has been a little more warm, a little more because we all have built the trust together. And man, I'm just proud. I'm proud of Jordan Davis because I know what it's like. It's the confidence that his coaches, his position coaches in Clint, and then Vic, giving them the tools that he need to be able to go out there and be him. And so, man, I just give it credit to Howie and everybody that brought the roster together and brought the coaches together because that's helping in a big way.
Was that part of the plan? Like the idea, because obviously with all the crossers they run, then that's what it is. It's like hands up, hands up, hands up.
Well, I think that's just part of their makeup. If you can't, that's part of always is growing up. If you can't push the pocket no more, put your hands up.
Yeah.
And man, those are big boys, and they better get their hands up because they just trying to be in the way. And man, that's part of the game. That's deflating for them.
The funny one of the first one on the interception is, offensive linemen are always taught punish jumpers, right? So if he jumps, you better push him
and he
over.
got punished.
So Jordan Davis tips the ball, Cooper DeJean intercepts it, but Jordan Davis is like flat on his back because the guy shoved him to the ground.
Man.
And he gets up, he's like, oh, it's a pick, all right.
Hey, you right about that though, because man, I thought he lost his breath on that one. Boy, he knocked the air out of him.
That was, to be fair,
you go up.
He shoved
you
him
go
back
down.
up.
Yes, you go down. And Jordan, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing them guys. That's gonna be part of that game too, because it's deflating for a quarterback to have to worry about people hands in his face on top of the trajectory of just trying to get the ball out. And so I'm excited, man. I think that's another part of the game that they got to worry about when they play us.
One of the most impressive things I saw from Jordan Davis, Gibbs broke one for like 20, 30 yards. Jordan Davis was in pursuit. He was right on top of him, like 30 yards downfield. And like that's like something we didn't see a couple years ago, that kind of like energy and hustle.
Yes, and Jalen Carter too. Everybody was running on that one. I give Zach Bond a lot of credit too because it should have been a touchdown. He ran on the backside. I think it was like he got outside and then he went left, and Zach Bond was coming. And if he didn't come, he was going to pull away from everybody. And that helped. That was so big in the game, man. We needed all 11 to the ball because we knew how special Gibbs was.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable.
ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. The rotation at edge, I mean, it's work. I mean, every week, it was funny. I showed Anthony, who loves you, you took pictures with him. And he plays edge, and I'm like, listen, watch Jaelan Phillips, all right? And then listen to the kid talk. Like, he's so grateful to be here.
Yes.
Like, I love that kid. I have to tell you, I love that kid, man.
I'm telling you.
But he's grateful to be here. And this dude's is just a specimen.
We gave him a spark. Being a part of something special. Then welcoming him in. Just letting him know, like, man, we know you here. We know how we brought you here. Man, we just want to see you play at your best. So what can we do? How can we be of service? And that's all I've been just trying to be for him. And man, I'm telling you, it just sparked. It gave him a spark that he said he hasn't had in a while. And I really do believe him because he come to practice every day, ready to go. Come to work in meetings. He's fun. He like Jordan Davis, like just dance a lot, having some fun. I mean, just man, I'm happy that he was a great addition.
I think there's something fun about Jaelan Phillips beyond what he does on the field, which is how grateful he is after having come from this organization that was never winning. It's just terrible. given all the talk and all the drama, like, okay, you think this is tough? This team is 8-2. They won the Super Bowl last year. Like, try being on a bad team and see much fun you have. Like,
This is light.
Jalen Phillips is like the walking reminder of it's actually pretty good here.
It is pretty good.
Yes,
it's really good.
yes.
And they had some players over there, but sometimes it always don't work out like you needed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're loving him saying it's the greatest thing to happen to him. The Miami people are not. There's
know
been
they're
some
not.
action on social media where they're like, oh, he's taking shots at the Dolphins.
Oh, stop.
And, no, but
They stink.
he
He's
responded to a guy with like
Yeah.
400 Twitter followers trying to justify himself. And I'm like, is that something you're just like, Jalen, just ignore that social media stuff.
And that's where the distraction come in. When we was talking, I was talking about this earlier. I say a lot of people is doing a lot of talking, and that's more distraction than anything. So now we just got to focus on what we do because we just got to continue to work. That's what we did last year. We built to that last game, and even the game before that. Like, the offense was thriving at the NFC Championship game. Then we even took off even more in that other game. But it's just, we can't focus on all the talking because everybody got a job to do. We got a job to do right now. We talking about what we expect for them this year, and expectations can be high because of the type of roster we have. But like you say, the defense come through. It's about us playing together. Special teams is another one that's been holding us together. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt. I just
You know?
look at this defense. I think this defense can be better than last year.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
can.
I mean, I look at it. First of all, no one back. I mean, right? So the rotation's down, right?
Yep.
Oh, the way Ojomo's playing.
Yes.
And then Nakobe. Having Nakobe and Campbell, and obviously Bond.
Yep.
I mean, Nakobe's a nasty
He
player,
nasty, yeah.
right?
Yeah, he go hard every day, and he got a chip on his shoulder because of him being on the pup list in the beginning, 4 games behind.
Yeah.
Then he has to playing catch up, and I feel like he caught up. If not surpassed some of the stuff that he was, thought he would be doing around this time during the season.
This is the best he's ever played. It's crazy coming off that injury, given everything.
Which, again,
he's playing at such a high level. It's crazy.
And that's that injury. 60%. It's
And
only
a career.
a 60% chance you come back.
Yeah.
And just think of how he running step for step with Jameson and
And
Gibbs
on the wheel. Yeah. Crazy.
So it just, credit to his preparation, the people that worked, that kept him right, the trainers, the strength staff, everybody that played a part in his him getting better and getting right for the season.
When he suffered that injury, talking to the guys who know him best, the Georgia guys, it's like, they felt bad for him, but if there's anybody who can handle this, it's going to be Nakobe because of the way that he works, the way that he's wired. Honestly, it's similar to you with the injury last year, BG. Like, if anybody's going to come back from this, it's that guy.
Yeah, and it is. And so, I mean, he got the toughest battle, but he equipped for everything. So I'm excited for him because he's not done yet, and the job is not done until we hold that trophy again. And I can't wait to see how we progressively keep getting better as a defense. Got to get Lane back, but I'm happy for Fred, But like, we got people in position right now, man. Right now that can really keep getting better, and Nakobe is definitely one of them that I'm looking forward to seeing how he be all the way through the season.
Yeah. Hey, we are in overtime. We're about to go into overtime, so let's take care of OT, so we can take care of that. And as always, do us a solid. And if you're watching on Roku, Xfinity, all of our streaming services, head on over to YouTube, man. Hit like and please subscribe. It helps with our algorithm and lets us do this great content that Bo does and VG and having our main man. All right, that's it, baby. Let's get to Lane for a second because heart and soul, right? Like, you guys are flip side, right, of the ball.
Yep.
You guys together for all these years. It's a big deal. The offense right now scuffling, like we talk about, and losing Lane's not the perfect time for that. It's never, but especially now.
It's not, but I'm gonna give Howie a great credit of bringing Fred back.
Yeah,
because Fred, he went into that last game and played good against Aiden 8-2. And I mean, man, he's been holding his own. Micah in the Packers game, and then Aiden now. I got much confidence in Fred getting the job done, but I know it's cool for Lane to kind of take a step back a little bit to kind of view everything from the sideline to kind of see like what's going on for real now that he's about to, be getting. I don't know if he getting surgery. I'm sure, and then
I think they're waiting until the swelling goes down.
Oh, okay,
and then see.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, I know for him,
he doesn't want to get it.
I know, because he's tough. He's tough, boy. And man, I got much respect for Lane because I've seen him play through some stuff there. I'm like, boy, I sure would have got surgery on that, and he ended up probably taking care of it afterwards, but. Man, he been in pain for a while.
Can you speak to those guys because to what it's like for those guys? Because it's Lane, it's Cam playing through injury, Landon early in the season.
Landon.
From the outside, you're thinking, man, just like take a few extra weeks off. We don't want you playing banged up. We'd rather have you healthy at the end of the year. But the way that those guys are wired, it's like if I can just get on the field, I'm going to get on the field.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna do. And that's just they makeup and personality, they warriors. And Lane is the top dog.
Yeah.
And now I feel for Lane, it's a good. Just thinking to myself, it was good for me to kind of have that injury last year. Really be around and be a great leader to others. I saw a lot more stuff being on the sideline than I ever did because sometimes you're so focused on,
you're
on
locked
the game.
in.
You're locked in.
Yeah.
And now you can kind of appreciate a little more. Even though I'm glad Lane is not out for a long time. It's like, man, you'll be back right before the playoffs. Hopefully it's the 4 weeks instead of the 6.
Right.
And for him, it's like you can see the game a whole different way if you really treat it that way, which I know he will, of serving the guys, making sure you locked in on helping them boys take their next step, help Fred on what you see and certain things that might help him. And then, man, when you come back, boy, you be, man, you that much better.
Yeah.
Fresh and that much better up here. And you'll have a better perspective of, man, don't take these moments for granted because he got hurt that quick. And, man, luckily it ain't for the season, but, man, you can appreciate it. Just like now, for me, I'm appreciate being back.
Yeah, you're I can see
After
you.
being
You
out.
love it. You love it every second of it.
We love it.
So let's talk about the report yesterday about the frustration with the offense and this whole idea about, Jaelan now people are frustrated with. How do you guys view it?
How I view it is heavy is the head that wear the crown. And that's how I look at it. Somebody wants somebody to blame. And, of course, Jaelan going to get the blame. Nick Sirianni going to get the blame. But they embrace that. That's what I can respect about Jay. Jay embraced that. But it's tough to hear when people hide behind those little private sources. Or it's like, just come on out and say it. Or go talk about it. Because all it is a distraction. Don't get involved with all the talk because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to talk. They're supposed to talk about our performances in a good way and in a bad way. If we have a bad day, it's okay. But what are we doing to help our team? And I hate to hear that it is private talks going on, but it's always going to be that. But it's like, don't let that. That's part of every job,
right?
Every game.
And
we
listen,
gonna get it's
when you have that many 3 and outs, it's reality. People get frustrated,
and so it's okay if people are frustrated. That's where I was going with it. It's okay that people are frustrated, but it's like, what you gonna do about it? You gonna keep crying about it, or you gonna be a little kid about it and just pout and go over there and tell whatever sources, but it's not it's not helping the team progress. It's more so just more talk that, man, they gonna talk about it. Now we know it's inside even more because now it's out there that people are talking. But now, man, I'm here as a leader. I'm gonna make sure I go encourage Jay, encourage others because it's not just him, it's a team game. It's the offense, defense, special teams. We all are out here trying to put each other in the best position that we can by ball position. Special teams trying to pin them down on punt, on kickoff, whatever it is, whenever we kicking the ball off, and then we making sure we tackling them when we are doing different things out there. And then as a defense, we trying to get turnovers. We trying to put the offense 20 and in, hopefully, stopping, getting turnovers where they ain't got to go too far. They ain't got to go the length of the field. And that's the mindset you got to have. So all this stuff that's being reported, man, I just look at it as a distraction trying to get us that we can't fall into. And we gotta tone those them voices down, the outside noise, while we inside the building so that we can accomplish our goals or where we trying to go.
I always think, like, it sounds a lot bigger than it
really is.
right?
Yeah.
Like, there's always like, listen, this is that noise. Like, it's part of the whole. It's part of when you're long season. It's guys getting each other's nerves. It's all part of the whole thing.
It's all part of it.
But it's not that big a deal. Like this notion, it feels bigger from the outside, but inside, it's like it's really not that big a deal.
I'm glad you said that, man, because you're right. That ain't always the reality of what you're really dealing with, because everybody just see, like if you listen to Cam Newton when he was talking, the Eagles gonna get exposed and all that, and everybody was like, man, they might get exposed because of all the stuff, and they made this big thing, and then what happened? Defense shows up, and the offense might have didn't show. They showed up at the right time. They got the first down. You could say the flag or whatever it was that, but it don't matter. They had all game to try to get it right, and the defense held their own. And we went out there and we made the plays we needed to help our offense until they get it right. And when they do get it right, boy, it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be real trouble, because we focus as a defense to make sure we putting the offense in a great position. And that's where I feel the noise is real quiet, real low, because as a defense, I'm making sure we are taking care of forget everything else. It's all about sudden change. If the offense go out there and fumble, it don't matter. They go nowhere. And that's our mindset, and that's what you got to have, because man, you can't buy into all that stuff, because it don't be everything that you make it in your head. You make it a bigger thing in your head than what reality really is. And so that's where I'm as a leader of where I am in my career. I know this. All we got to do is stay working, man, and let them talk.
And I think to your point, because we talked about this on the show today. Listen, 32 teams in the NFL. Every single one of those teams has drama going on in the building.
Yes.
Like 53 guys, even more. Of course, not everybody gets along. Every team has drama. So to some degree, you have to give the Eagles credit, because they've got whatever drama they have, and they're 8-2. They're coming off a Super Bowl. They find a way to handle it and not let it affect what happens on the field.
Man.
Yeah. And you brought something up, and it's like, the defense is here to pick you up. Like when it goes in the cycle, right? Like someday you're going to have a game where the other team's going to score, and you need the offense to answer, right? Like that's all part of it. The biggest moment is when Nick, for some odd reason, didn't punt. When he,
yeah.
I'm like, but whatever.
I got you.
You guys bailed his ass out. All right, it was incredible, right? That you pushed him backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, that moment, the way that unit has played against two really good offense and a great offense in Detroit, was to me that's answering the bell.
Yep.
Like, all right, here they are. First down, all of a sudden they get in. It's a game. It's a sweat.
It's a game, and they might go on. They going for an onside kick on the next one, for real. And they got 3 timeouts too.
Yes,
at the time. So I'm with you, man. It's like, man, we got Nick back. We got Nick Sirianni back. And honestly, I didn't think that they was gonna stop that touch push. I ain't gonna lie.
Course.
I'm gonna go. I'm all in. I'm putting my chips in on all that. Right there. And so it didn't happen, but our defense was playing so good. We didn't flinch at all. We went out there. We communicated. That's the biggest thing, man. When you out there, you got to communicate as a team. And then when you together, as together as I really feel the defense is, and I feel the team is, it's just we got some issues here and there that we gotta smooth out. But who don't, like you said. But the defense, we went out there and we embraced that. Like, coach, go for it. And if we don't get it, we got your back. And like you said, we pushed him back. And if he would have missed that kick, that would have been even more crazy, because he missed that extra point, almost at the same distance. So I know that Nick, went out there and put his chips all in, but he trusted us just as much as we trusted him. And so that's where we didn't flinch at all. We embraced that moment, and they went out there and they got it done, man. So I just know we're gonna be in that situation again, and we just gotta stay focused, and we can't worry about what we think is the worst part. Oh man, they got the ball back and they right here on the 20, whatever it was. And like you say, we negative yards. Negative.
It was so impressive. So I love Fangio, right? So I love the whole. I always love DCs, man.
Yep.
Like, those guys.
Especially with wisdom, the way he got.
Yes,
like,
right.
like him.
The meme is like you want your offensive coordinator to be like a 23-year-old Madden player, and you want your defensive coordinator to be like a 70-year-old who like, doesn't even own a television and just
Because you're right, the young ones keep it all fresh and like got all the exotic, like the trick plays and all the fun stuff that's hip to what's going on right now.
Right.
And then the defense, it's like the
want them chewing
nitty
glass.
gritty,
Yeah.
like hardcore, old school, don't change, but
Yes.
but
It's
strong.
like cops and robbers.
Yeah.
Is what it is, right? And you want the wisdom as a cop. You
Yep.
want the wisdom to stop the those dudes. So let me ask you, what did Fangio, what was his reaction right after the game? When you guys had that game against that team, what was the reaction?
Well, halftime it was, y'all keep playing really good. Like great first half.
Oh, man.
But
pulling the curtain away from the Wizards.
And then here is the next thing. They gonna come out. They certain stuff that didn't work. They going here now. They going outside. The inside they tried to do downhill runs. Didn't work on us. Now they're gonna try to get our edges. And it's just the adjustment and the communication of where. And then the trust that we have in him, because everything he said, that's exactly what started to happen. They tried to get the edge a little bit.
Yeah, when you guys were tight, like between the tackles, you stopped Gibbs between the tackles.
Yeah.
That's their offense. Their offense is Gibbs and Montgomery between the offense, and everything else for that is play action.
Yep.
And that's where they get you.
That's
and
where
you
they get
guys
you.
stopped them.
Yep.
And right to the edge, like Vic said.
And what they started to do was do that quick play action and try to get it over the linebackers' heads. And so he started playing man a little bit, and then that's what got us a little bit because the safety didn't capture the crosser, and so we kind of went back to our zones and our matches in the zone, and just to give the D-line a little more time to get back because they really was trying to go real quick after a while because they were trying to get Goff to get some confidence back. But we knew that going in, and that's why I say, like, Vic, we trust him, and we've built that trust. And so now it's just we going to live and die by the sword or whatever, wherever Vic is leading us, and we going to, whatever call he called, we play it. And that's just that's how it is. No, it ain't no back and forth because we trust him. And because we know that he don't have, I know he got friends, but he ain't got friends that from what we know. Because when he's in there, he's working, and we trust that his work and what he says is gonna happen because it definitely showed up this weekend against the Lions.
Does he give you the love after? Like,
he do. And for that, he come shake your hand. He keep it the same. That's what I love about him. He keep it the same. He say, "Good job." He might give you a smirk if he rock with you for real. Hey, good job. But that's about it. That's all you get. Even the Super Bowl, he finally held that trophy up. That was the happiest I've seen him all year. But that's why I say, man, I love it. Like I learned a lot from him. The coaches that he got in place, because all the coaches been there and played for him. Well, not played for him, but coached with him before, so they know his message. They relay it, and then we just go out there and play. So. I'm thankful that he didn't go anywhere. I'm glad that this is his dream job, and he probably ain't gonna go nowhere until we done.
Without a doubt.
The prep work's been great. We've seen 2 weeks in a row where young guys have called out plays. It was Nakobe last week, and then Jalen Carter this week, pointing around exactly where the run's going to go.
That's what I remember. That's how I felt with Swartz. Swartz had us ready for the games and had me out here. Oh man, this the play we've been waiting on. It's just certain stuff in certain moments that you like. Oh, this they bread and butter play. When they back up against the wall, this is what they like to run. Okay, cool. And that's how Vic kind of explained it to us. And in that moment, when it was 4th and short, we knew that they were Josh Jacobs. They wanted in his hands.
That was like, you guys just jumped. You knew it. You knew it.
He jumped off the ball because it was almost like Christmas. It definitely was like Christmas. Like, oh man, we appreciate this present. Did you hear him after the game though too? Josh Jacobs, he's like, man, they called out our play, so it made me want to go the other way. So as soon as he got the ball, he went the other way and ran into Jaelan Phillips. Bam! It's like, man. Bam. Yeah, so that was cool. That was real cool.
So this defense, like it connects. What I love about this defense,
everything works together.
Yeah, the levels connect, right? All three levels. And Q.
Oh, man.
Man, does it get stickier than Q?
Hey, man, I ain't seen it in a while. I ain't never been a part of it to have one. I mean, you see it on other teams where you're like, man, like who the one? Is it McDuffie? On the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Man, that boy was playing like when they had Snead and them boys.
Yeah.
Hey,
Spags.
I mean,
nice job
Spags,
getting
and that's
yeah.
another thing. You got a good coordinator.
Yeah.
Hey, Q and Coop, both of them having a great coordinator and then having a good coach that can teach you your technique, your stuff you working every day. That stuff starts showing up, and man, he keep his technique tight. And
See, that's why I was about you guys develop players.
Yes,
like
development.
the coaching staff, the people I think it gets overlooked.
Yep, it
because
do.
the head coach and the coordinators. But when you got position coaches, I mean, you see what Stoutland, right? On that side of the ball. Well, you got really good position coaches on your side of the ball.
Yeah, and it's consistency. It's consistent on not letting you just feel like, oh, Q, since you sticky, you can kind of chill today. Nah, hey, keep doing what got you here. Of course, I'm gonna give you your time to rest your body, get yourself together. But while we here, we gotta work. And then this is little things that you probably need to work on, like that Q might not want to hear because he feel he doing good, but he do it because he trusts in the coach that's coaching him. So yeah, man, it is that. It's what you doing every day, and individual, and then everything that you doing individual usually translate to the team, and then on what you do in the team in practice, it usually shows up on the field. So yeah, we do got some good stuff going, and like you said, Stout could be a head coach somewhere, but he chooses to stay where he feel comfortable, and that's exactly where we need him. Then we got the DB coach who can be a coordinator one day.
Yeah,
that's
Christian
really
Parker
smart.
seems like the real deal.
Real deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, you just got to be thankful for these people in the positions that they are in right now.
I love Clint Hurt,
and take
right?
advantage.
I'm a big Clint Hurt.
Yeah, Clint
I love
too.
Clint.
Another coordinator.
Clint,
you know what I'm saying?
Clint sharp, and what he does with Carter,
Yes.
like Clint. I mean,
He's sharp.
he makes sure that Jaelan is in the right frame of mind when it comes. He's a good coach
Because
man.
he trusts him, because he got to be consistent. It's the consistency that you got to have as a coach, and like not be phony. Because certain moments, sometimes, man, when you losing, you kind of see people. You be like, man, why they acting different? They wasn't acting like that when we was winning. But if you could stay consistent through the ups and the downs, that's where you start to gain the trust of other players, especially like a Jalen Carter with Clint, because Clint is the same all the time with him, and he knows what he needs. He knows how to handle when Jalen Carter's trying to be a little slick or whatever it is. Like, because we all do it. We all test them boundaries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as long as you keep them boundaries up and make sure that you know I got your back, but I ain't. Hey,
I don't
when you
roll
do
like
this,
that.
I teeter that line, but don't jump over that line right there. This is as far as it go right here. But I got you. I got your back all the way.
I'm not so sure that Clint Hurt is the guy that I would want to mess with.
Nah. Especially somebody like just bigger than Jalen Carter.
He's a really sharp dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm a big Clint fan.
Me too.
He's got a good demeanor about him too. Like,
Yeah.
great dude, just one of those guys.
Smooth, man.
Yeah.
And just can handle.
cool.
Like, don't get too. You know how some people lose their head in pressure situations sometimes because maybe they caught you on the right day, but. I think he handled himself well, especially with a lot of stuff that we dealt with last year.
So, Cowboys.
I know.
Man, Cowboys.
And Jerry's World too, so that's gonna be man. I'm excited for that one.
Did you see him at all last night?
Yeah, I watched him. I know how dynamic their offense is, man. And Dak is a good quarterback, man. I mean, contrary to what things been happening for their team. I just know that we got our hands full this week. We got to make sure we get after it. Like you said, as a D-line, get him moving around in the pocket. He's really good on the run too. So he's not like how Goff was. We knew if we got Goff running around a little bit, he wasn't as good of an accurate passer on the run. So we just got to make sure that we get to Dak, stop their run game, because we know it's going to be bully ball. They try to play on us, and then
They can't run on you.
well, hey, I'm gonna just say this. I feel you, because that's us as a defense. 'Cause
Right.
I feel the same way. Like Ain't nobody running on us. If I had my take, but we gotta make sure we doing it together.
Of course.
That's the biggest thing, because when you start trying to make other people plays, that's when the holes start to happen and they start to open up, and that's where it can pay for us. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But you know what I mean, like, hey, we going into this game prepared. I don't care what their defense been showing before. Right, but you could say that. But honestly, I do feel like we got a great opportunity to go get a win at their house because of how their defense been struggling. Feel like the offense can get going. Then we gotta make sure we stop their offense, and because we've been
he gets the ball out.
We've been strong. You know,
what Dak's doing, is quick. He's getting the ball out, man.
Getting it out, and we got to tackle. Them type of when people throwing it quick like that, you got to get the ball carriers on the ground, and that's bottom line, because that's what Detroit was doing. Detroit. They quit game because they got dynamic players. They got St. Brown who's shifty in there. Then they got Gibbs, Williams. Yep, somebody that gonna take the top off. Like a DJ, like what we had. But yeah, we just gotta make sure that we stay right, man. And I feel like we doing a great job with the leaders we got on the team. We just gotta keep that noise down, keep that noise out the locker room.
You guys rap. What I love about this defense is you talk about the importance of tackling in space.
Yep.
In space, you guys rap.
Yeah.
Like, listen, it wasn't like, the truth of the matter is, it wasn't like that. Even at 22.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It was. You guys, the last 2 years, you guys rap, man. Like, you guys tackle.
Yeah.
Like,
we work on that.
Man.
We work on that every day. Every day we work. Well, every time we out there, we work on. We got a tackle circuit. We do all that, and that stuff show up. And the special teams, man, they've been doing a great job too. The boys been out there playing.
Yeah, man.
And that's just everybody that's taking their job serious. So, man, shout out to us on just the consistency, and just make sure that you just keep that same mindset through the wins and the losses, because the job is not done until we hold that trophy and we out on Broad Street again.
Just because you mentioned it, I've been curious about this. The fourth down stop, the one where they go fake punt and you keep the defense on the field.
Oh yeah,
awesome! Like talk about scouting and game planning. You know that's what the Lions like to do. Who calls that? Like, is that Nick saying that? Is that Vic saying that? Or is that Clay saying that?
Well, that's Clay, because Clay came up under Phip. Phip was here.
I know. I love that matchup.
I know, and Clay was here
student
up under him.
The master.
He was a GA, well, not graduated assistant, but quality control, and he learned a lot, and he knew that, hey, I'm the master, and it's my student. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna catch him, off guard. See where he at, and boy, we was waiting on that. We said that all week. We say Phip gonna throw in a fake on you. So I don't know when it's gonna happen, but he felt in that moment it was a time to have a spark for their team, and that was just a great play call, because he was like, defense stay, and we knew like how they was crowded on the ball. We was like, that's why Jaelan, we yelling from the sideline, get inside. And so, boy, they hiked it, and Morrow just went straight under to kind of create a pile. And, man, he grabbed them legs, and it was over with.
He's having such a good year.
I know,
man.
I'm proud of him, man.
Oh, my God, I love him.
Like, he is really working.
Right.
And he worked. Like, yesterday, we was lifting our little lift day right after the game. That boy, the last one in there, working. Like, just getting stronger. Because usually as you go during the season, you kind of take a little breather, like, oh man, I had a good one yesterday.
You get your work in on game day.
Yeah, you ain't really got. I ain't really got to do nothing crazy.
Protect your body a little bit. Fairness.
Yeah. But
that's why I'm surprised all the work you do tackling.
Yeah, we do all that. And then we stay with it. And that's why Coach didn't give us a victory Monday, because he like, look, what got us to this point is because we've been working. We coming in doing a little extra. I can't not do that now. So we understand. So it's like, He take care of us on the back end with the schedule being a little shortened, but the work that we got to put in as far as the lift, we go lift to get our body feeling good. Because today I feel good. I mean, I played, but I got that lift in yesterday, and I feel like I'm ready to go for tomorrow for practice.
Yeah, see, that's the gift, I think, of Sirianni. What he's good at is understanding you guys and your med. I kind of like all that preparation that gets overlooked. I mean, you guys are always buttoned up that way.
Yeah, and that's why I feel have a recipe for success because it's like when you be winning the way you win, sometimes people take a deep breath.
Yeah.
I mean, and trying to kind of get lax.
Yeah.
And that's where you get in trouble because you start feeling yourself a little bit or feeling like, oh, we good. It's like, no, we ain't good. We ain't good till we holding that trophy. So this is the schedule. This is what we doing. This is where I can make it a little better for y'all. But let's remember, this is what got us to this point. Let's stay consistent.
What's amazing is that you talk about winning, right? Like think of every top team, Tampa, the Rams, Detroit, Green Bay, Dallas week one. Like every team in the NFC
L's.
that you have played, you've won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
You've beaten them, and you don't. And there's no rest in the laurel.
no, and that's why I'm like, I'm not even. I know what coach is on, and I love it. Like I told coach, man, live and die by what you do. Don't have no regrets on something that you felt you should have did, and then you didn't do it, and then you go out and lose, and then you're like, dang, you feel terrible because you knew, and your first mind was telling you not to do what you wanted, but then you got influenced by, coach, come on, man, you never gave us our day off or this and that. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, you going to be all right. I'm going to take care of you on the back end of it. But right now, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's get serious now. Where is that a custom-made hat for one?
Okay.
And what came first? Are you like, yo, I got this hat, I need to sit courtside with this? Or are you like, yo, I'm going courtside, I need this hat to be made?
Well, you know what? It's this guy that I met, and he was like, man, I got a gift for you. And he ended up giving me the hat. He said what he did was bought the New Era hat from Lids. Then he got this the
Ghostbuster sign.
Yeah, Ghostbuster sign. And he got it from Amazon, and then he had a lady stitch it on.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know you're going to be on TV when you sit courtside. You're like, I'm wearing this hat.
It was perfect for the game.
Yes.
Because it was like, man, you know what? Dallas week 2, and we going there. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got to say nothing. I'm just wear the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing?
No, see Maxie?
Oh yeah, senior. That boy was out there balling. I'm so hyped that they pulled that game out in the end because it was a back and forth. And I was like, yes, James Harden. Because I thought when he got that ball back the second time and threw the other shot up, I thought he was about to make it. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. That was a fun game, man. But yeah,
Max is balling, man.
Balling. And what is it, VJ?
Yeah, it's
VJ
go,
too.
man.
Yeah, all of them.
He's gonna be
Grimes made a couple good shots in the moment. I mean, man, if we can get Embiid, boy, like right.
PG's back.
Man, PG's back, and I know he was a little, people mad because he didn't get nothing but whatever points, but having his presence out there is enough. So, yeah, I'm just I'm looking forward to seeing how them boys do it this year because they look like they up to something.
All right, so what's on tap today?
I'm about to go work out.
Gonna go work out?
About to go work out. Staying true, man.
Good family day?
Yeah, just a good family day. Baby girl got basketball practice today, so I'm going to take her. She don't have gymnastics. Thank you. Boy. Because, man, gymnastics is a lifestyle, boy. I'm telling you. Out 4:30 to 8. And
yeah.
So it's just the 8 o'clock. It's just like getting her. Then it take me 30 minutes to get home. Then it's like 8:30. Then you got to put them in the bed, shower, and all
then,
that.
Like, you when to eat, like it's crazy.
Yes.
We had basketball practice last night until 9:15. He's got football tonight, right? Like so, we got football practice tonight. Mm-hmm. We won't get home till 8:15.
Yep.
And it's like every night.
It's every night.
We got the playoffs coming up, so we're going to be every night. We got to watch film tonight. We got something to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with these kids, you're not eating till late. Like,
it's a grind.
Yeah,
it's a grind, and so
he don't understand. He don't have
3.5 hour gymnastics class. I'm like, what?
I know.
He don't have any kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he don't know. He's
I got 2 dogs.
He's going to the palestra.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say, dogs is definitely kids too. I mean, they when you got to travel, you got to get you a sitter. You
ain't got to do
I don't have to do that.
You just go take them out. Hey, go throw a ball to them a little bit. Then, all right, y'all, come on in. It's a little cold.
I mean, I send them to daycare. They go play with their friends, so they're all tired at night when they come home. I got doggy daycare.
Hey, that PetSmart daycare, for real.
Oh, yeah. His dog's a daycare. Mother, father.
Say, you know what? But yeah, it's been it's cool though, man. Like I wouldn't change it for nothing because eventually they gonna grow and they gonna be looking
I
for their
know,
family. My boy gonna be
dude.
looking for his family, and somebody gonna be.
No, I get sad already, man.
I know, man. I know.
We had 6. My oldest 16.
Woo.
I got a picture of you and him from camp. From it was training camp.
Training camp.
Like
Was
7
it Lehigh?
years ago.
Or no, not Lehigh. Yeah, 7 years. Yep.
Yeah, because
Yep.
Chip when he was early, Chip, whatever. And it's you and him, and he's a little boy, like now he's like, hey, daddy.
Yep. They get Nigga, he could take you now.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know. No, we do the arm wrestling. I still beat him. I'm like, no, dude, I'm old man strength.
Oh, yeah, it's like, man, you ain't beating that.
Nah.
Your hands ain't big enough.
Nah, man.
I'm squished, like, from my grip.
Yeah.
You know, having my hand in your, you ain't ready for that.
Nah.
It feel too strong already.
My brother, we love you, baby.
No, I appreciate
Listen, man, you're the greatest, man. You're the absolute greatest. We love you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right? Get some good rest tonight.
Man, all right, I am.
All right.
I'm about to go get this work and enjoy watching the show.
Perfect. All right. We will come back. Don't forget, the BG
Unblocked.
Unblocked.
8 o'clock on Thursday.
All right? Dude,
We got a
great
guest
stuff.
this week.
Oh, yeah?
I got my wife. My wife as my first one.
Oh, nice.
Got my wife as the first one. Yeah. That
spilling
was
You got
the
the
tea-
big
tea
gala
about
coming up.
Yeah, huh?
You got the big gala.
Yeah, she got the big gala, the Casa Gala. And we wanted to promote that. On top of, we got a couple good things that that we ain't. Who's better? Who's better at?
Oh, that's great.
So we're gonna have some fun on the episode. Hope y'all tune in.
Oh, you got it. Thursday, 8 o'clock, BG Unblocked. Gotta watch it, all right? Available on demand as always. We'll come right back and the show. We got a nice guest talk about a very good fundraising thing that's happening. So lots to do still, but let's give it up for our man BG.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, fellas.
Bo Wolf. Back in a moment. All right, welcome back. I tell you, he's
The best.
He's the greatest.
Yeah.
BG's the best. He's just such a great dude.
Soul, man.
He is. He's fun to be around. Gives you incredible insight.
Yeah.
We love our Tuesdays, and don't forget Thursday morning, BG Unblocked. All right, it's just great stuff, man. Bo does a great job with him, and the insight's awesome. Like, you have a window into the Eagles. I mean, a real window. And BG's seen it all, right? Like, so he doesn't have to mince words. He just gives you the way it is. So it's really a lot of fun. And we love our Tuesdays with BG. Hey, want to tell you about a special fundraiser going on. So Jake Kind, he founded the PMBL. It's the Philly-based professional league for regular people.
Like regular like me?
Yeah, like me and you, right? Like,
All right.
it's like a fantasy league that the regular guy can play in. All right? It's like draft and trades and the whole thing. And the league reached its peak in like 2012, right? And at the same time, in Royal Jamaica, Jason Hensel, who's the owner of Jake's Hotel and chairperson, right, of doing this whole thing, they would go down there and serve the local youth.
Okay.
And then you saw what happened with the hurricane.
Yeah.
So the hurricane ravaged it. So they're doing some beautiful stuff to kind of rebuild that community. So let's get Jake up here. Hello, Jake. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing well, man. Nice to see you. That's a tough act to follow with BG, but I appreciate you bringing me on here. This is awesome.
Without a doubt, man. First of all, God bless you. You're doing something that's beautiful and God's work. Tell us how the whole thing originated, though. You tell us the story and what your mission became.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you said, we had a basketball league in Philly that was a lot of fun. It was a professional league for guys like us to play in. We had a Joes and a Pros. It was awesome. And through that, word had gotten out that we had a pretty successful league. And I sat next to a woman at the Sixers game for the last 30 years who does organic farming techniques in developing nations. And she was building a farm in rural Jamaica and asked if we ever wanted to do anything down there, and just thought maybe like a camp. And so she connected me to this guy, Jason. And over the course of a couple months, we emailed around the league. About 20 guys raised their hands. We raised some money, and we went down there in about 2012, put on a camp. We had about 20 kids the first day. By the end of the first week, we had about 250 kids. And fast forward to last year, we had about 70 to 100 coaches come from around the country, to about 50 local coaches, and we put on a camp for about 2,000 local kids. Unfortunately, this hurricane, 15 months after Hurricane Beryl ravaged the same area, came back stronger and knocked pretty much everything west of there to devastation. And so we're doing a big campaign here to try to raise some money for hurricane relief for some people who really need it, our campers, our coaches, and our Jamaican family. And so it's been a pretty awesome experience to get to serve these wonderful people, and we hope to get to continue to do it. And we're raising some money now to try to help deal with all of the devastation caused by this horrible hurricane.
So I got to tell you, I think the story's beautiful, Jake. Like, here you're going out like sports guys, like having fun, playing ball, and look where it takes you. Like the idea of sports doing good and now affecting lives of children in Jamaica. Like the initial story is such a great story, a positive story.
Thanks, man. Yeah, no, it really is.
I love that.
Getting to use basketball as a vehicle for positive social change is the whole idea of this group that we formed. It started as a basketball league, but it's really turned into something bigger. And over the 15 years we've been down there, to see these kids that were 8-year-old campers that are now 23-year-old counselors and have kids of their own, and to get to be a part of that journey, and to get to, I really do believe it takes one person to believe in you to change your whole perspective on the world. And, the 50, 100 people we bring down there every year, all from like NBA ref Mark Lindsay to Ben Kay's assistant coach at Westchester to, schmucks like me that play on the weekends, all have a passion, a love for the game. And so to get to share that with a kid and to get to bring them, some sneakers and some basketball jerseys and some backpacks and serve them 3 meals during that week, you really see that believing in somebody and giving them your hope and love can make a real difference. And that's what we're trying to do with this camp. And hopefully we can help, make a dent in some of these relief efforts along the way.
Yeah. It's a great lesson for us because you never know what's around the corner, right? And you never know what something that you build can blossom into. And I'm sure when you're getting ready, you guys are playing ball, you have no idea that someday you'll be actually helping people and helping kids. It's a great lesson.
Yeah, man, there's no doubt about it. And as quickly as you can build things up, a hurricane can come and knock them back down. And, it's not as many times you get knocked back down, it's how many times you get back up. And I think that is really the lesson that the most resilient, resourceful people I ever met is this community down there. And, having to build back up 15 months ago with Beryl and having to do it again, it's incredible to see what the human spirit can endure. And what the kind of love and passion and partnership and teamwork can build to try to push back against it. So it's been an incredible experience. It's a thing that's given me the most joy and energy in my life, and outside of my family, of course, and hoping to continue to get to be a part of it for a long time. But yeah, no, it's incredible to see the lessons and to see how it impacts these kids, and that they keep coming back year after year and more participate. And so we're hoping to go back down again in August for our 12th annual camp. But in the meantime, we got a lot of recovery and relief work to do, and really appreciate you guys giving us a forum to talk about it.
Well, tell us about the event, and how people can get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. So tonight at the Fringe Arts Center at 401 North Columbus Boulevard, we're going to be having a event from 7 to 10. 140 North Columbus, I should say, Christopher Columbus Boulevard. And we're going to do a silent auction, a live auction. Every dollar raised goes directly to our partners, Breads and Phase One. Here's some of the silent auction items. We got front row seats with the Sixers. We got some Travis Scott sneakers, Iverson jerseys. You play around with my dad, which I don't know why anyone would pay for, but that's certainly up there. And there's a lot of incredible gifts that people have donated. And ultimately, the way we set this up is that every dollar we raise throughout the time we've done this goes directly to the camp, the campers, and the kids. And so everyone donates their time, energy, and resources, including all the coaches that come on the trip and anybody involved. And so the website for our stuff is www.pmblcamps.com. And there are links there to get you to anything that you want to do to help support it. And this event tonight at 7 o'clock at the Fringe Arts is open to anyone. We got great DJs and performers. It's all you can eat, all you can drink. It should be a great time, and it's all for a great cause. And we're just really excited to have an opportunity to partner with Breads and American Friends of Jamaica and Phase One to make a real impact on this community, which is in dire straits at the moment.
That's beautiful, man. God bless you. Really.
I'm looking at a picture. Sporting News did an article, man. This picture of the camp, the amount of kids, you had over 1,000 kids a year. They covered that. It's unbelievable.
I always said, like, we can never have enough kids. Last year there was like 2,000 kids, and I turned to one of the guys like, we might have enough kids, but it is it's a beautiful thing, man. And I think in places like this, consistently coming back and showing up in the way that we do, I think is a really attractive thing, right? And outside of the meals and the gear that we give, I think the energy and the love that's shown is really palpable, and I think that's what keeps more and more people coming back. And so we do a tournament every Friday night that basically every team in the country will send their best team there. And that is an entire ordeal. And the week leading up to it, there are kids everywhere. And that Friday we do a slip and slide with the younger division. And there's like 500 to 600 kids in line in a big plastic sheet doing a slip and slide. And you've never seen joy till you've seen the faces of kids sliding down a plastic sheet in 900-degree weather with a bunch of their friends. So yeah, man, there's a ton of kids. It's wonderful, and encourage anyone and everyone to participate. We can use more coaches always because the kids keep growing. And so the more the merrier.
Great stuff.
I love it, man. You're doing God's work, brother. Doing God's work, man. God bless you. Do us a favor. Put us down for 2 people, 4 people, whatever you want, to come to our studio, hang out for the show. We'll feed them, all right? Like PHLY, hang out with us, and we'll give them lunch.
Dude, you're the man. We'll put it in there. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Thanks for giving us the forum to do this. And much love to you. I've been watching you and listening to you since I was a kid. And it's wonderful to be on here. Keep doing your thing, cuz, and appreciate you giving me the forum.
God bless you, bro. Anytime you need us, please. You're the one doing the work, man. God bless you.
Appreciate it, man. Go Birds.
Go
Thanks,
Birds.
guys.
There he is, Jake Kine. What a great dude, man.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Awesome guy.
Well,
awesome
I guess
stuff.
I'm going out another night tonight. I'll have to go.
There you go.
Open bar, you say? Love that Fringe Arts building. Yeah.
At open bar. Oh, hey.
I got to connect Tony the ref wants to be a part of that.
Oh, yeah, he'd be great.
He's another good man. Tony would be perfect. All right. That's great stuff. What a great day. A lot of fun, guys. We love you guys. Listen, the one takeaway from the BG thing, and I want to reiterate this. I started the show with this, which is it feels a lot bigger than it is. Like, guys are frustrated. That's true, right, about the offense. Put it in perspective. Wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. Everybody would be frustrated. but it's not as big as a manifestation that it can be harmful. Like, it's really not.
Yeah,
like,
it's not dissension and mutiny
right.
going on.
It's just
No,
guys
it's
are frustrated. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, but I brought it up to BG, and he said it. It's like not as big a deal as like you think it is in your head.
Yep.
Right? It's like any other workplace where you get frustrated with stuff.
100%.
Adrian knows. All right. Go back in the day.
Oh, yeah, we can go back in the day.
Sure.
For sure. Yeah, let's set it up.
Let's do it. Back in
We're going back. We're going back. We're going back in the day with True Mark. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go back to 1977 NBA.
What?
I found a picture of what these athletes look like. This is Bob Weiss of the Bullets at age 35. I couldn't believe, I thought this was like a charity event where he came back as a veteran and played at like 60.
Oh, my gosh.
He's younger than LeBron right now.
That guy's 2 years older than me. 2 years older than me.
35.
Looks like your grandfather.
Yeah.
Bob Weiss, who was a longtime coach,
He had a decent career.
You know what it is? It's the guys are now bald. That look makes you look way older.
Well, that look, but also like
Looks
did
like
he
he's
hit the
been
weight
through
room. At all?
Looks like he's been through the ringer.
Well, those guys didn't lift weights like. Like how, it's funny.
He's got to be 130.
Like you look like a professional athlete,
He's a Penn State guy.
Yeah.
Played for the Sixers for like a
Bob
year or
Weiss
two.
is like a big time coach.
Yeah,
for a long time.
He played for a decade in the NBA.
He's got to be like 6'4", 130.
He's 6'2", 180.
Oh, no way.
There you go. Back
I'm
in the day.
6'3",
What
200.
age did you say that?
Came on my timeline, man. I was like, what is this?
Back in the day. It's a weird back in the day. It's a good one, though. It is true. Those old baseball cards, those guys
Oh
are
my
like
God,
25. They look like they were 57.
Something in the water.
Yeah. In the water.
In the water.
All right. Let's get out of here. Great stuff, man. We love you guys. Thanks for hanging. We'll see you in the morning. Go Birds.
We all silly like the mayor.